Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Friday evening stream. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. Some of you guys are clocked out of work. It's the beginning of the weekend. Today, we've got a special break for you. Where is it? Here it is. Our new Rayquaza break. Lovely. New Rayquaza break. Ascended Heroes in stock. Let's see. I will say Ascended Heroes Etbs. And then also we'll say, what else is close? Well, the Jumbo Slab is done. The Mew 151 break close. There we go. All right. Our title tends to talk about what's going on. We could add a political thing to it. We could say tariffs found unconstitutional. Nah. That's the big news today, though. It's news that affects us a little bit, too, because we import a lot of stuff from Japan. All right, let's see. 6:35 p.m. Mr. Alex already pinged. Thank you, Mr. Alex. Let's just see. Let me delete this. Let me go grab this link. Are you guys tired of this soundtrack yet? This is the Smash Brothers 64 soundtrack. Happy Friday. Thank you very much, Mr. I called you Mr. Miss Kayla. Sorry. All right, we say Mr. a lot in this channel on this stream. So there we go. This is pinned. I love the soundtrack. Slow and good. Let's see. Speaking of slow and good, man, I'm late for another stream, dude. And the problem is, so I'm streaming a new schedule, and Karis is kind of off around 4:30 to 5 p.m., which is just around the time we're supposed to start this channel. But maybe sometimes she's like, hey, maybe you need to come hang out over here. And that's making me late, bro. So she is sometimes causing us to miss our stream time. I don't know what to do about that. All right, I could just tell her no. Should we start CGC again? I'm putting CGC on the menu. We're going to say CGC $30. We're also going to remove this title that says fast turnaround from tag, because it's not that fast anymore. It was fast. I'm going to say slow for PSA, though. I mean, they're all slow, so I'm just going to not say that. All right. Cool, man. TCCG. I'm going to bring back Cardconomist grading for $40. Wait, it was already brought back. Okay. So that's set up. Now, let's go back over here. Let's turn on the comment section on the iPad. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our daytime stream, our evening stream. I guess we have 2 daytime streams these days. We're only 2 hours late for this one. How's that? Only 2 hours late. Hey, how's it going? Sounds like Donkey Kong Super Nintendo. I love the soundtrack. I'm waiting on Sea Shanty. Riz the Tag Mew. We're going to Riz it. I'm trying to whiz. Let's see. Let me hit refresh on this one more time. And let me just see this. Let me just see this real fast. This music's a bit loud in my lap. Divided by 10. Divided by 9. We are going to lower the cost of the Ascended Heroes one more time. So Ascended Heroes currently sits at $19. We're going to bring it down lower. Where is it? It's up here, isn't it? So Ascended Heroes. There it is. It's at 19. We're going to bring it down to 18.5. So Ascended Heroes is a little bit cheaper now. Let's go update it on the website as well. We're in a new time period for Ascended Heroes. We're in a time period now where the goal is to get the price down a little bit, because we actually have some to sell, which wasn't true earlier. Earlier, we only had 36 packs. That's all we had left because of the weird way that they launched it. They launched it so strangely. All right, so the price is getting updated. 7 grade before. Hey, how's the queue? Empty. The queue should be empty anyways. Let me see if there's any pre-orders. Here's an advertisement email from Tech Systems. That's so crazy. Tech Systems. I worked for them just briefly. All right. All right, what do we got here? I know I got to earn some money. I spent $9,000 at the beginning of today acquiring slabs, but also paying for grading. The latest PSA submission, which is from all the way back in September, I believe, that's complete. The grades are revealed, and they're going to ship that back to us pretty soon. So that's going on over there. And that cost me a lot of money. It cost me like $3,000 to pay for that. And that's the cheap version. Now it's going to be more expensive, right? All right, so let's move this laptop over here. Ready to trade for slabs. Oh, yes. Yes. Slab trading. Okay, I like that. So let me just show these off real fast. This guy and this guy. So these two are really the interesting breaks. This guy's very close, 5 spots left. And this guy's just very handsome. What's going on with this Rayquaza? So every now and then I pick like an artwork that I consider like the best of the best. In fact, this was called Best of XY, wasn't it? And this card is ranking extremely highly for me. And that's why you see me hosting a break on it, because I try to help you guys acquire the best cards. So there's a lot of Rayquaza artworks out there, but I'm ranking this one much higher than the others in my mind, right? And when that happens, I start buying. That's what happens. So I've pulled some of these off the market, and I think other people might copy me too, just because I'm saying all that. But I wouldn't say it unless I thought it was true. That is one of the best looking Rayquazas in the hobby, and people should own it. So we're going to help you guys own one, and it's just a really great looking card. Let me set that there. Ah, my eye's so itchy. Show the Astral Radiance break. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me show that off. Astral Radiance. Ooh, beautiful. All right. So that has, how many people are in there? 6 people, I think, right? 6 people, I believe. So, Brett, you got a lot of stuff. Why don't we pull this box down and see what we can get out of there? I don't know what kind of slab you'd like. We have a trade slab ready. This one over here. It's got one person in it. Tyler Ferbert's in there. So the trick with trading for a slab is to start out by getting rid of like your hollows and stuff. Hollows, let's see, especially hollows from the Scarlet Violet era are so common. We got these EXs too. I don't think they have much value. Here's another example of a card you might get rid of right away. Here's a trainer card. I don't think you're going to sell that or grade it. Let's see. That's just a bulk card. We can just get that out for free because we don't want to have bulk in our bag. These are some yellow border XY commons. You can trade them away, but I don't know if I would. They have some value. Here's an English Tyranitar. You can trade something like this, but he might actually be valuable if he grades 10. But he won't. He's got a white dot down there. Oops. Sorry, Tyranitar. All right. Here's a Rockets Moltres. Here's a Persian. Here's a card you might not want, Mabostiff. See, a Metagross looks cool, right? Garchomp's cool. Electivire's cool. Arboliva, the tree? Maybe not. Setatan, maybe not. And here's a nice Tyranitar, but he has white dots. All right, so look what I've done here with your bag. So I've taken your bag, and I've removed some stuff from it. A chunk of hollows and a chunk of these EX cards. And I'm supposed to take these and give you spots in here. If we got just a little more than this, I could give you 2 spots. That's like if I'm buying your stuff from you for almost 10 bucks. It's a pretty good trade, actually. This looks like it's already been checked, doesn't it? Look at this. This looks like it's been checked already. Ooh, my eye's burning. I think I got jalapeno in my eye. What the hell? Oops. You know what I had for lunch or dinner, whatever you want to call it today? I had nachos. I got some Velveeta cheese, some Rotel. I made some Velveeta Rotel dip. And then I made a whole batch of ground beef with taco seasoning. And then I made this big dish of avocado with lime and cilantro, tomato, and onion. So good, dude. It was so good. It was amazing. I'm pretty stuffed right now. So if you hear me breathing heavy, no, I'm like, so full right now. So these are some of those Chinese hollow Gem 2 cards. You know, the card in the front, the stamped card's pretty good, but the little sparkle cards behind it that are not Master Ball and they're not stamped, they might actually not be worth grading. So there's a bunch of those if you don't want them. It looks like all this has been checked. Look, this whole bag is not too bad. Homemade nachos are the best. Yeah, you just kind of put some meat and some cheese on your plate, And then you can dip your chip into that, and then you can dip your chip into the guacamole. It was good. All right, what do we have in here, maybe? So these are 25th anniversary hollows. The Lugia is pretty solid. Look at the centering here on the Lugia. That's terrible. Are they all badly centered? So they're not very valuable if they're all badly centered. Yeah, look, he's fat on the right, fat on the right, fat on the left. This one's a little bit better. Thin on the left. Or I'm sorry, fat on the left. This one's a little bit better. So these have various levels of grading quality to them. So a chunk like that could be traded if you're not into that. Some people are into that. I've got the time, I've got the resources to slowly grade, like, you know, to find that sort of needle in the haystack where it's a good card worth grading. Here's a Tapu Koko. Here's a Mamoswine. Here's a Belly Bolt here. Salamence is good. Zoroark's decent. Just trying to find stuff. More of these over here. So these can be traded away too, but they have more value. So you got to be careful with them. We are. Should have did it with shredded cheese and care asada. Now, I like the Velveeta better. Did you guys make that when you were young? When I was a kid, we had that, the Velveeta cheese. Velveeta cheese with a can of Rotel, guys. It's so yummy. It has a very distinctive flavor. It's not like normal nachos. So I trade you this chunk of cards right here for this Sudowoodo 10. What do you think? So we'll skip the T1. Here's a Sudowoodo 10. You could take this guy alternatively. You could take, here's a Muna. You could take this Patrick card. There's actually a lot of cards you could take. I'd give you the Grimace Egg. He's a little more expensive, but it's so weird. Now, this one's a bit more expensive. So I'm trying to pick something out for you that you might be willing to trade. So this would be a group I'm willing to trade. All right, let's see. Here's a Darth Vader you could have. Oh, this is too cheap. Let's see. Here's one. You get this Kylo Ren. Okay. Some of those, any of those look nice to you? I'm offering to take this chunk of cards off your hands. $50 card for trade. You pick and I'm good. All right, you want it to be a $50 card. Well, I can tell you this isn't even worth $5 to me. This is worth maybe like $2. Same here. These guys right here, it looks like a nice pile, but look at what it really is. Tapu Koko, Belly Bolt, Ogre Pond. You know, nobody really buys these. I'm just offering to get rid of them. Maybe like $2 for that. So you're looking at about $4 here. So you have to value this chunk of hollows at about $45. I mean, I don't know, maybe. If I was lucky enough to find one that could grade well, then yeah, but it really depends. We were looking at them and they were not coming back with good centering. So it's very feasible to take a whole chunk of those and have them all not be able to grade. But then I guess I could get rid of them so they could go into junk packs, I suppose. So yeah, let's pick out a $50 one for you. It's not a big deal. I'll just give you what you want. It's not a big deal. So let's see. We have so many slabs. I'm sure I could find something for you anyways. Here's a nice one. Here's a Galarian 9. I'll just show you what I got. If you see something you like, let me know. Here's a Hello, no, My Little Pony. Hello Kitty, My Little Pony. What's the difference? Let's see. We've got, so there's Grimace Egg for 55. Let's see. We got, the Darth Vader's kind of nice. This guy's not for sale. I'm just showing him off, wasn't I? This guy's 38. Trade them for the slab that you think it's worth. Okay. So you don't really care what the slab is, but you want it to be kind of nice. You want it to be a fair thing. I'll try to get you something. Let's see. Here's a nice 10 for 45. Tifa. I feel like that's actually a pretty good deal. That's 105. This is like stuck in the back. What the hell? This has been back here this whole time. I'm gonna put this up here and go in the Poke Shuffles. So here's a nice 10, $45. How about that? Yeah, let's have it be this card here, Lapras 10. All right. This represents exactly what is so good about the trades is we can take a card that was worked on and you can convert a bunch of raw cards into one that's already achieved the 10. Now, you have to appreciate how many cards just don't grade 10. That's the thing about it. It is. All right. So it may look like I'm profiting off of one card that graded 10, but look how many times I tried and I got bad grades. And so, you know, that's kind of how it all balances out. These bad grades are tough on you because you got to wrap all your capital up into them. Sounds good? Okay, so we'll do this lappers. And now I'm going to stick this over here in the bulk. No, actually, I'm going to take these guys right here and these guys right here. And we'll put them into a baggie together. And we'll put this into the stuff to stuff into other things box. You know, like the, I like to put stuff like that into the binder break, that's for sure. Okay, see this, so I put a letter B on it because it's not the good stuff. Some stuff is the good stuff. All right, and then the rest of that just goes in the bulk. All right, Mr. Brett, so you got a slab today just from trading away some of your junk, basically. I think that's very good. I can't promise it will be that nice every time, but you've been a pretty big customer, so I just want to get you something nice today. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't think that trade was in my favor at all. Let's put that back. All right. It would be if those celebration cards were in good condition. Next up, we got Nicholas Williams. He says, 5 Dragon Ball manga, 1, please, only keep SRN better. You got it, manga 1. Ta-da! Hey, what's up, Nicholas? What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. How's the let's finish that binder break? So here's the binder break. And this binder break's very special. It probably doesn't need to be as thick as some of the other binder breaks. Because if you pay attention, it has one very good card in it. Look, so these are good. These are like mint. This is mint. These are all mint. So you're just getting lots of mint cards. Look at that. That looks great. So those are mint. This is mint. Let's see. This is mint. That's maybe mint. We just pulled that out of an ETB. It looks like it's really well centered. Some Nikkei girls, but it's this Rayquaza right here. So I don't really think I need to add a whole lot more to this binder break because it's a certain type of binder break where it's got one pretty expensive card in it. All right, so here we have it. Rayquaza. Here he is. Huh? Pretty good. I mean, I think he looks nice. He looks like he's at least near mint. So I will probably assume he's probably at least a 9-ish, okay? And I can't sell him as a 9, but you saw how nice he is. He looks nice. Excuse me. So you can send him off to grade if you wish, or put him into your folder, okay? Whatever you want. Zapdos Dark Raticate. There's a fresh Dark Raticate in here donated by Ivan Rodriguez. Of course, there's, as usual, a lot of these nice poker cards. That's Leaf Green Eevee. So again, I don't really feel like this particular break needs a lot more stuff. It's instead of having a lot of cheaper items, it's got a couple really high quality items in it. Here we are. That Raticate was packed fresh. The Leaf Green Eevee, the Near Mint Rayquaza. That's good stuff, man. Brett's already in there. We need 3 people in there. Oh, also, there's 2 coins in here. A ETB coin from the new Ascended Heroes, which I just tossed it in there for fun. Normally, I just throw those away. I'm not even joking. I just throw those away. And then the copper coin, which is like a $14 coin now. Like, that just flat up has a value. It's like 14 bucks. So, all right. Now, let's get back to Mr. Nicholas. We need some Dragon Ball Manga 1. I have to go get a fresh box. I'll be right back, guys. Take a second. If you're here, if you're hanging out, you're ready for a good night, smash the like button. It helps us in the algorithm. All right. All right, let's sit down. Look, here's 2 Disney Cardos cards. You guys saw us open that yesterday. I'll pop these into the binder break too, just a little bit. Okay, that's 2 more cards in there. All right, let's get it. Good. Question for you above me, if you know. Ooh, anyone want to do a pack split with Naruto? I can offer a gym break on it. I don't really think we should do gym breaks on boosters, but I don't know. It's a pricey booster. All right, Dragon Ball. The one I have now is Keep Seal So 4. All right, 15 likes. Come one. That's right, come one. Thank everyone for being here. Let's get a couple fresh slabs up on the table, shall we? We're doing that these days. Fresh slabs. This is called Hunter's Insight. And it's from... Isn't this from Spider-Man? This is from Spider-Man. Yeah, this is Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure. Water Energy, Gym Heroes. That one needs to be investigated. Here's Grovel. Here's PSA 9, Charmander Red. That seems about right. Is it? 125? I mean, that's probably right. Let's go ahead and start snipping. Hey, Mr. Irish, shipping almost a month ago and haven't received it under Darren Thompson. Ooh, okay, Darren, this is important then. Darren Thompson, wondering where his shipping is. Well, let me start with this. Did you get a tracking number? We are. All right. Did you check your tracking number? Is this an international shipment would probably be my second question. Okay, we've got this guy, Majin Buu. Now, it's interesting that you only want the SRs, because that's always my question with these is, all these hollows, they look nice, but they should be behaving like bulk, because they printed those a bazillion times. No tracking number, not international. Okay, if there's been no tracking number, and you're sure about that because you checked your spam folder and all that, because the email would be from stamps.com, then maybe there is a chance that it just never got shipped at all. Like maybe I never printed the label. Maybe your cards are right over here. He is awakened. So let's start investigating that for Mr. Darren, everybody. We're going to start figuring it out. Because if it's domestic, it should take like 1 week. 1 week, maybe if it's, bad weather, and maybe if it's like, a national holiday, maybe a week and a half. But it should never take a whole month. So something's going on. So, Nicholas Williams, what did we do with you? Fresh bag? Natalie, what did we do with you? I actually don't remember. Did you get a new bag? Is that what we did? Nicholas Lloyd. Here we are, found it. All right, cool. Thank you, man. I like your Awaken card. And it looks like this time, no major hits. You got Majin Buu here, though. It's pronounced Majin Buu. It's Majin Buu. Really? Like Majin? How much is a box of the new Nikkei set? Hey, how's it going? This is Nikkei Precious. Oh, I guess I don't have any left next to me. They've been selling pretty fast. They're $120 per box. Give it a try. Now, Mr. Darren, why don't we start by going into our shipping software and actually looking for your name. Okay, it's just loading up. Always takes a while. And we're going to look for Darren. Okay, Darren Thompson, last shipped on 3/27/2025. So you have not had a label made since then. That means your stuff never shipped at all. So let's do the next step. Let's go hunting for your stuff on our shelves. Let me ask you, do you have a bag? Is it slabs? What do you remember needed to be shipped? You might have requested shipping, and I might not have seen the request. All right, let's see. Danny, David, Damien, David, DB. How much of it's a box? Already read that. Okay, give me a second. Let's check this. Here's Darwin, David, Darwin, Daniel Garcia. It's Majin, as in alcohol. Here we are. If you're going to phonetically spell it, you should have spelled it J-I-N. Majin Buu. Okay, Dylan, Daniel, Darren Thompson. Gotcha. Here it is, Darren Thompson. Okay, Darren. Well, the good news is your cards are not lost or anything like that. They're right here, safe and sound, from 825. So your stuff is safe. We just got to get you a label now. Let's find out if there was anything going on with that. Let's make sure that we have the correct address. All right, guys. So it looks to me, Darren, like you maybe ordered shipping, but that particular day I didn't see that in the message. All right. One clear way to know that your item never shipped is if you never got an email. The email contains your tracking number, but it also confirms I actually printed a label. So let's look up Darren on 1/7. 1 live custom, 1 slot in the Beedrill, 1 jumbo, 1 live custom. Okay, so I'm looking at your orders right now, but it doesn't actually say you ordered shipping. So your last order was 1/7/26. Maybe you ordered it on a different payment method. Maybe you ordered with like, let me try over here. You used 2 different ways to pay. So, oh, here we go. Okay, I found it. 2 Poke Shuffle, 1 round of shipping. I have about 4 slabs and possibly 2 bags. All right, so possibly 2 bags. Let's go looking for baggie number 2. You know, I don't think it's 2 bags. I think it's 1 bag combined. Look, see? Oh, well, yeah, so you used to have 2 bags probably, because you can see there's 2 different names here. So it's 1 bag. All right, so I found it. You're all good. Let's get you shipped out. Okay, Darren Thompson. So check your emails for this because I want to make sure that the address is correct too, okay? We're using maybe an old address of yours. If you moved, I got to get the new address. Give it a moment here. It's got to calculate. Okay, so while it's calculating, for fun, Darren, why don't I toss you up on this free one, okay? We'll get you up on this free one. Sorry about that. Yeah, if shipping ever takes too long, just pop on in, send me an email, contact me on Discord, Instagram. Look for that email with the tracking number. That's one sign that it just never got printed. Give you a little free card maybe too. How about a free card? Thanks, mister. No, thank you. Sorry for the delayed shipping. You probably would like your stuff one day. Let me hit print on this. Would you like to print it for tomorrow? Son of a... It got me again. Now it's going to recalculate the shipping. Damn, dude. That is so annoying. It says, are you sure you want to ship for today? Don't you want to ship tomorrow? And then I go, yes. And it says, oh, we need to recalculate the shipping then. What? It takes like 5 minutes to get the shipping. All right, cool, man. There it goes. Okay, good. It's a little bit faster. There it goes. Very good. The label is created, Mr. Darren. Thank you very much. Very much. Good. Now, who's next? Darren's done. We have an order from, whoa, we have a huge order from Edward Shelton. Let's take a quick look at that. Big order coming in, guys. Come on now. 4 Crown Zenith, 5 Silver Tempest, and 1 box in the Hill. Holy, dude. You got it. 1 box in the Hill 0. That's the latest Pokemon card set, and we've never pulled the Altart Mew out, or Mouth out of it. I'd love to see that. All right. Hey, what's up, Edward Shelton? So I think the last time you were here, we were talking about making sure your Mewtwo was in your bag. Was that right? Let me have a sneeze. Oh, man. This room makes me sneeze constantly. Constantly. There must be so much dust in the air. I gotta sneeze right now. Oh. Sneezing, it makes like the roof of my mouth itchy. Oh, man. All right. I covered my nose and all that, right? I'm very aware of being clean here. Sounds like I should also order a box. What? Gazoon tight. What? I don't think that's a word. Mr. Edward, Mr. Edward. Ready? I didn't see any floating around Edward Shelton bags lately. All right. You can sneeze on my stuff. I don't know about that. All right. I'll do it, but our wives can't know. Snipping this. Here's one of these. Sneep. All right. Here's one of these. I need like a sneeze rag. That's what I need. I'm going to get a sneeze rag. Website, order in. Whoa. We could have a busy night tonight if I'm not careful. It is Friday. I started 2 hours late. That does not mean we're going to finish shorter. We're going to run a whole 3 hours. Okay, guys? That's the plan, is a full 3 hour stream. All right. Jesus, man. So, ready? We've got, haha, Aegislash, getting some love. That new is looking nice. He is 5 spots away from finishing. Oh, some Gengar. Code. Here's a holo. Here's a normal one. Normal one. Here's Starmie. Code. Oh, that might be the top pull right there, guys. That's Rosa, and she's eating a little Pikachu ice cream, right? Am I saying that right? I think she's Rosa. That might be the top pull, everybody. Take a look at that. Wow. Wow, very cool. We're having some good luck, everybody. Aurora, or whatever this is called. Okay. I win pull. That is a good pull. Here we are. We might have to request Mike's side make a video out of that one. The video can have me sneezing. Cool. This is a cute set. It's not like crazy or anything. Like Ascended Heroes is crazy. This set's okay. All right. Tossing this way. Tossing this way. I ordered 3 cases of the new OP15, which is launching, I think, in a week. So we'll probably get it in 2 weeks. So we have Japanese OP15 queued up. Here's the Psychic Energy. Oh, very psychic. Very good. Oh, here's Dedenne. Ooh, Dedenne. 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 All right. Cold. Doopy doopy. Oh, a little Snorlax in there. Doopy 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 doo. Doopy doo. That's that new Mega Skarmory. Is just like, instead of being a silver color, he's a golden color, and he has giant feet. It's a terrible, terrible Mega design. They didn't know what to do with them. What was the first card set you ever put on the menu? At the time, it was probably like Unified Minds and Hidden Fates. Yeah, Unified Minds, Hidden Fates, 2019. All right. Wow. Here's this. Here are these guys. Very nice. Let's move this over here. All right, now, I know you have a bag that we know where it's at. Let's see where it's at. Edwin Delcid, Urki. Where are we storing it? Edward Shelton, baggie number 2. So a lot of hollows in baggie number 1. Those hollows can always be traded in for spots in the trade break. And here is the main baggie. So here's that main baggie again. Boop-a-doopy-doopy-doopy-doo. Oh, these are hollows. These can go in the hollows bag. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, man. Ah, there it is. Okay, there's Mewtwo. He is in there. So the Mewtwo was in there. All right, good deal. Sweet. And now you've got the Rosa as well. Congratulations on that. Here, I'll just put this thick thing in the front. It can act as a sort of like a buffer. I like to do that, you know. Give the binder break another swing. Another swing. Oh, you're giving the binder break another swing. Yeah, we were showing off. You also sold Shining Legends. That's right. That's right. Actually, I bought those off the shelves of the Targets and Walmart. And here's the funny part. They were on clearance. They were on clearance because they couldn't sell them. Long time ago, when no one was doing what I was doing. I bought some stuff at Walmart because That was it. I was just buying some stuff at Walmart and reselling it. There was no plan. There was no system for it. Look at this. $25. One person is needed to finish this off. Okay, if you're looking for a little fun over there, here's Quillfish. Here's the manga. Here's Zeraora. And here's Gay Patrick. All right, very gay. How long is Tag taking with your submissions? Longer. So we're not done with Edward Shelton. He needs 4 Crown Zenith and 5 Silver Tempest. So Crown Zenith is a really great set. It's going to be right over here. Not to be confused with Stellar Crown. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's Paldean Fates. Okay, hold on. We might need a new box of the Crown Zenith. It looks like we do. Okay, so, is that true? We don't have just one more? If we had one more, I wouldn't have to stand up. Nah, we don't. All right, so we'll have to stand up for that one. And then the 5 Silver Tempest should be right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm loving this order, man. And 5. So if you'll excuse me, I got to go get more Crown Zenith. The other thing I got to do is check in on Crown Zenith. How's Crown Zenith doing as a product? Take it to those scalpers. That's right. Checking the Pokemon vending machines, but scalpers are hogging them. Yikes, that sucks, man. I hate to hear that, you know. All right. Yeah. I don't do anything like that. I get all my product off the internet. Okay, what are we selling our Crown Zenith for? All right. All right, so Crown Zenith will move from 24 to 25 as we open a new product up. Should I restock it? That's the question. Do I restock it or do I just let it sell through? Because I'm actually a pretty big fan of it. Crown Zenith feels great. All these years later, there's just so much in it. That's what makes it so cool. All right, quick change to Crown Zenith. It is changing in price over time. All right, I only ordered 4, I think. Oh, wait a second. You only ordered 4? Oh, my God, you did only order 4. Oh, perfect. So we don't have to open it until the next order for Crown Zenith. Perfect. The Galarian and Trainer Galleries are severely underestimated. Yeah, it's good stuff. Definitely the Galarian artworks or whatever they're called. The Trainer Galleries. Crown Z will be great to open forever. Here we go. Ready? Ready? Ooh, ready? Come back here. So we had a number of expensive cards get snatched in the slab away over the last just couple of days. And we're back to not having many. Kind of crazy if you think about it. Maybe it's time to start red labeling stuff. Okay, what do we got? Here we have Honchkrow. You should keep that melodic too. He's pretty cool. Spinarak. Lugia, that's a hit. A 10 on this probably sells for like $100 these days. All right, who would have thought? Oh, there it is. The very same Rayquaza that is in our binder break. Now you guys know where it's coming from. It's coming from Silver Tempest. So it's a little bit older. Here it is. Wow, that's lucky, man. It's a lucky pull. Cool. Here's... No way! This guy's just getting all the luck. Regidrago. How nice, man. Picking up... Look at this round, man. Lugia V-Star, Rayquaza VMAX, and Regidrago Alt. Wow, man. Can you read Candy's message? No, Candy's message does not show up unless I go into all chat. Here it is. I kind of stay in top chat. Candy says, sent to battle for the Tops card. There you guys go. The Tops card is going to be battled for. All right. Here's... What do we got? Oh, yeah. Look at that Deoxys as well. Whoa! And another card stuck behind it. That was weird. Does it normally work that way? I don't remember that. All right. That definitely felt like a bonus pull, but this is an example of a trainer gallery, isn't it? Oh, that's Crown Zenith. We're on to Crown Zenith, of course. So that's a Crown Zenith pull, the Deoxys. He's cool, man. All right, here's Raolu. All right, and here's Pincurchin Simisear. Simisear doesn't really deserve a sleeve, but all right, he can have one. And finally, Bibarel. Bibarel? 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 How do you say this guy's name? All right, there you have it. Pretty good round. What do you guys think of that round? That was exciting, man. There we go. Love Galarian Gallery. Finished my master set. It's so nice to have. Yay! So there we have that. And now we're going to grab your little hits baggie and pop all these in there. So Bibarel, Zacian, Simisear, Riolu, Deoxys, Zeraora, Regidrago, Rayquaza, Lugia. Great round, man. I just got an eBay message. I wonder what they want. Well, I think you had a pretty good round there. You did well in Nihil Zero. You did well in Silver Tempest. And I think you did decently well in Crown Zenith as well. I don't think you did bad in any of your sets. All right, Zeraora. What is he, a Master Ball? He's a Master Ball. Okay, oops, 6 of these. Up he goes. 053. Zeraora 10. We're going to run out of slabs in a minute here, guys. Doesn't look like it, but I know the trajectory for our slabs. We got to get some stuff graded. Okay. Or you'll be pulling Patrick out of that Poke Shuffle. All right, we have an order. Arturo Perez. Can I get some junk packs? 3 junk packs for Mr. Arturo Perez. 1, 2. Oops, that is an empty pack. Give me a second here. 3. All right, these are called junk packs. They're $3 a piece. What's in them? Junk. I just tossed junk in them, nothing else. Let's check out junk pack number 1. Tuxedo Sam. That's actually an X-White Year card. Waka, Leo, What a Pitiful Home, Salem Witches, Tapu Lele, and some Disney. Here's pack number 2. What do we got in pack number 2? So we've got Pizza Alligator, some more Pokers, some Disney, Karuta, some Dragon Ball, this girl going, Here's some Hollow One Piece. And finally, we've got this over here. What's this? All right, some holographic Pokemons. That's a packet of hollows. Mew, some One Piece, some more Final Fantasy, and some Yu-Gi-Ohs. That's what it looks like when you open up junk packs. Pretty interesting. You can fill your bag up with junk pretty fast. Junk packs, they have cards in them that are like too good to be bulk, but not good enough to be hits. It's like somewhere in the middle. All right, well, I shall add that to your baggie. Which baggie shall we add it to? Maybe this one down here? I like this one. Pulling me? Here we are. Oh, this has some junk packs in it, too. Looks like I kept them in their sleeves on this one, though. Do you like it better? So, Arturo, do you like it better when it stays in the sleeve? Or do you like it better when I remove it from the sleeve? What do you think's more fun? Because, you know, if I leave it in the sleeve, you got to remove it later. Anyone see the Japanese version of Fire Red Leaf Green releasing on the Nintendo Switch? I heard a rumor about that. I didn't know if it was true, though. All right, who's got the oldest order? Give me a second here. We're going to find who has the oldest order. Boop, 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 boop. So you just ordered this 15 minutes ago. No, wait, let me hit refresh on the website. Make sure this is up to date. Okay, 16 minutes ago. And that actually means the oldest order is Mr. Chad. Chad says bundle break. All right, so he's jumping into the binder break, I'm pretty sure. Thanks, Chad. Good luck in there. Yeah, there's a really nice Rayquaza in there this time, among other things. Okay. Thank you very much. Here's Edward Cornelio. He says Naruto Tops and SB2 English. All right. So we got a fresh box of Naruto out, shuffled it up, and now you're also taking some of these. Here it is. All right. Lovely. It's actually a pretty pricey round, guys. Let's see what he's got. This is a $74 round. Okay. Snip number 1 and snip number 2. All right. So Naruto. It's a 4 out of 5. Rock Lee and Gaara. Cool, man. Look at that centering, too. Decent centering. I like that. Lots of very low pop numbered cards in these Naruto booster packs. They are very popular right now. Everyone's been buying these. We're running out of them quickly. In fact, this was a second order of these, and it's almost gone too. That's how fast they're going. Okay, and here's Hidden Leaf Village. So I need to get some top loaders. That's what I need now. I thought I had a whole box of them somewhere. I don't know where I put that. Packet number 2. Son Goku, Android. All right, we've got Hercule, Muri, Son Goku. Cool. So this is a rare, and this is an SR. So I believe these are the actual, like, quote-unquote hits in this pack. Now, the rest of this is bulk, but I don't know. Maybe you want them. I don't know what to think about it. It's not a cheap enough pack for me to just automatically take the holos, though. I'm not sure. If you don't want them, just let me know, okay? All right, there we are. Now, we have to get more top loaders, everybody. If you'll give me a minute, I'll go grab some fresh top loaders for you all. Top loaders. There was a time period where we did 0 top loaders for years. 0 top loaders. Now we do them. We got top loaders because top loaders are popular. Here we are. Wonder how much top loaders cost me last time. I think it was like $300. Let's see. But you know what? Top loading a square cut card like this is fine. Come on now. If I could just open this, that'd be great. So any crazy record prices you think tonight, guys? It's a Friday night, and if you've been paying attention, the record prices all come out on the weekend. So the auction houses, the consignment companies, they all do their auctions to end on the weekend. And so I would anticipate there could be some record sales tonight because we've been getting record sales pretty consistently. And with the Logan Paul news just breaking, we should have record sales for like at least a month. Wonder what kind of crazy things we're going to find. All right, there it is. Ooh. So that's for our friend, Mr. Edward. Now, Edward, you've got a box, right? Yeah, you've got a box right here. Thank you for that order. That was a bigger order, actually. Just those 2 packs were pricey. Here we are. I'm burping up cilantro, guys. I can taste it. Do you guys like cilantro? Who here likes cilantro and who doesn't? In other words, who's cool and who's not cool? $800 Pichu is still available. One of the last expensive slabs still on the table. Don't forget, the new lightning break. That's the news. A very, very good-looking Rayquaza. Here's Psyduck for $60. Here's Sarah for $40. Here's Sand/Poker. Ooh. Cilantro's for alphas. Yeah, something like that. Okay, now who has the oldest order? Okay, it should be you, Brett. Mr. Brett. He's got a big order. He says 2 live customs, 5 Poke Shuffles, 1 Rocket Moltres UPC. I forgot about those. And a Mega Evolution and a $20 donation. Wow, you're too nice, man. So let's get started on those 2 live customs. Oh, yes. Ove cilantro. Oh, love cilantro. Cilantro. Feel bad for the folks who say it tastes like soap. It does taste a little bit like soap. It's funny that they say that because then I taste it and I go, oh yeah, there's a soap flavor. But that's the good part. That's what makes it good. That's why you like it, because it has a hint of soap flavor. 1 cold. Oh, Suicune T10. All right. Good news. Let's see what's coming out of here. Suicune T10. Ugh. All right. Is it this one? Ooh, you got a nice one. Look at this. That is Suicune Tag 10, $100 valuation. So you can keep it or you can re-roll it. Ew, tastes like soap. Italian curly parsley is my thing. Beta! No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I mean, I love cilantro, man. I could eat it in everything. Excuse me. My street name is Cilantro. I was the urban legend. What? Let's check out those five Poke Shuffles while you guys are talking cilantro. You ready? Keep? Yeah, it's a pretty easy one. So this box is getting kind of short. We got to add more slabs to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we have it. 5 of these. You've got a Toxtricity. Pretty good. Okay. That's the Waifu Shuffles. Ugh. Okay, Toxtricity, you say? There has been a steady stream of 9s going in here just because we're going through the 9s now. Here it is, Toxtricity. You can re-roll that or you can keep. Mr. Thoughts on Xbox, new CEO. You know, I've been a loyal Xbox fan since the Xbox One. And I didn't think that Xbox could do something to make me no longer want to be a fan. And they're like magicians over there. They did the exact thing that you have to do to take somebody like me and make me go, I guess I'm a Sony pony now. So I guess I'm getting PlayStation. That's what's happening now. I'm getting PlayStation and not worrying about Xbox. Xbox can go die now, finally. I mean, they've been struggling for a while. Yeah, I couldn't think, gee, what does Halo need more? It needs a lady CEO. Finally, it's good. It feels like the sort of choice you would make just before you ruin Star Wars, doesn't it? Let's have this lady run Star Wars. So I could be wrong about her. I'm very open-minded, but I'm also hesitant because I've been hurt too many times. I'm open-minded, I really am, but I'm hesitant because I feel like they need like an early 2000s dude bro to run Microsoft. That's how I feel about it. That's the culture of the system. That's the culture of like Gears of War and Halo. That's the culture, dude bros with do-rags and Monster Energy. She just instantly strikes me like the lady who tried to ruin Cracker Barrel, the lady who tried to ruin Budweiser, the lady who did ruin Star Wars. I get that instant feeling about it. Now, I could be very wrong. Maybe that's prejudice, but I don't know. Time will tell, I guess. I'm a betting man. If I had to bet money, I know which way I'd bet it. So I am betting that it's over for Xbox. I'm not interested in it anymore. It's, again, that's prejudice, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm just assuming it's going to turn out bad. And I don't know. It is all right. So we're going to say Old Maid Sadek. She approved me wrong, and then I'll say, hey, I got to stop being so prejudiced against the ladies. It's like if they put a man in charge of, like, the makeup companies. Like, you don't put a man in charge of makeup. It's just stupid. You know? That's how it feels. It's like it's a mismatch. It's a mismatch. It doesn't make any sense. You shouldn't have put the one lady in charge of the Budweiser advertisement. It was a clear mismatch. It's the wrong demographics. I'm the demographic. Get a guy like me. Man, what are they doing? I don't know. Gender CEO making you not interested is lol. But again, that's because I've been hurt so many times by that exact scenario. You know, there's just a long list of that being a bad choice. And here we are again with a major corporation that believes There is no culture to this. It's just more slop for the people to eat. Nothing matters. Just, you know, it's going to be a bunch of corporate speak and mahogany tables. That's not where art comes from. Video gaming is an art. And so you need to put somebody in there who's a degenerate 16 hours a day video game brain player. And Phil Spencer had that a little bit, at least. You could sort of feel it on him. You could smell it on him. He had that. He had that degenerate feeling to him, just a little bit. And you take one look at the CEO and goes, she would never date, in a million years, she would never date a guy, probably a divorced dad. Maybe he works at Target or something like that, and he's got a bad car with a bad wheel. She would never date this guy, and he's the exact guy who plays Xbox all day. And she wouldn't even look at him. He's like, he doesn't even exist in her world. He's like subhuman to her. And so I take one look at her and I know, wrong CEO. What are you doing, Microsoft? You're behind PlayStation. So it's like, I'm done with it. No thanks. Yeah, I am actually passionate about the subject. It's very annoying. All right, so 2 live customs, 5 Poke Shuffles, 1 Rocket Moltres UPC, a Mega Evolutions. Grab that real fast. And a $20 donation. I've been an Xbox fan since Xbox One. I've only owned one console consistently, and it's Xbox. I have 2 Xboxes in my living room. Tons of women are hardcore gamers. Yeah, my wife plays a lot of games. She plays games with me all the time. It doesn't matter. It's just not how it works. I don't know what to tell you. Tammy's shaking her head. The Force says Xbox. Xbox was already putting out slop for the last decade. Nothing will change, I promise. Well, this was a golden opportunity for an improvement, and they threw it away. They need another, you know, whoever it was that came up with Halo. They need that occurring. They need another guy who came up with Gears occurring. They need something like that. And there's no way to escape it. It is a certain masculine energy. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's a masculine energy that creates that stuff. That's how it worked in Nintendo. That's how it worked in PlayStation. That's how it worked for the Xbox. And the Xbox, of the 3 of them, had the most masculine energy. So, you know, of the 3 of them, it was the most steeped in it. Not anymore. All right, I'm back. How do you guys like my controversial take? Is it controversial? I'm hearing so many isms. Mister, at what point do you think Pokemon will be so expensive it becomes fragmented? Oh, okay, hold on. There you go. Take a look at that. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. All right. Very nice. I don't think the ladies appreciate that men also are like a, what do you call them? Like a, you know, they're like a buyer group. You know, they're like a voting block. You know what I'm saying? And we like certain things as well. The world makes products for men as well. And probably one of the main products they made was Gears of War, Halo, Call of Duty, Monster Energy, and Xbox. That was a dude sphere. It was a manosphere. And they're saying we're not going to do that anymore. And it's like, good luck. You know, you already lost in the other ways to Sony and to Nintendo. Again, I'm a gambling man. If I had to gamble on this move being a success for Nintendo, I wouldn't. I'm sorry, not Nintendo. Microsoft. I would not gamble on this. I'd say, All right, let's see. I've been pretty good at my gambles, too, in life. Just want to point that out. I've had some success. Wow, this is a cool set, man. All right, this is this is one Rocket Moltres UPC. Mr. getting PTSD. Not controversial, just small-minded. You can call it small-minded. You are. All right. The lady who tried to change Budweiser, how did that turn out? You know? How many ladies right now are buying Xboxes for themselves versus men? Some products lean toward a different demographic. If Xbox magically becomes the console of ladies, I will be very impressed. Ooh. Wow, that looks really well centered, man. That's beautiful. Stay flip it around. Oh, baby, that could be a 10, man. Beautiful. All right, tenderism. Whoever said men aren't consumers? Yeah, men are consumers. Some products are made sort of targeted toward men, and I would argue the Xbox is one of those products. In fact, I wouldn't argue it in a sort of, diplomatic way. It just clearly is. Here it is. Very nice. If I was put in charge of making the Xbox successful again, which I could easily do because I'm so brilliant and especially arrogant, but if I was in charge, I could fix it right now. Just remove the rules on cursing again so that I could go into a Halo lobby and, shout some, horrible word at some poor kid on the other side 50 times. It'll explode. It'll become so popular again. Bring it back. Bring back the obscenity. Bring back the unfiltered insanity that was the chat room in the past, in the early 2000s. Bring it back. Not only would it be nostalgic, it would be serving a product no other company serves. All right, let me take a look at that Rocket UPC. Let's see. So, how is the Rocket UPC doing? So I opened up a sealed case for you for that one. All right. And it looks like it's going to have a price change. So there'll be a little price change on that one now, okay? It's been a while since it came out, hasn't it been? Let's see, Rocket Moltres UPC. Give me a second. It's funny, I only ever update these when one sells. And so sometimes a really long time period goes by before one gets a price change. I made Mr. go into a rant like pasta. Pasta's gross! What are we talking about? The amount of hate crimes that would happen if that happened would be insane. But you get it, right? Like, that was what made Xbox special when I was young. Those real conversations. Everybody used their headset. Do you remember that? You could go into a Gears lobby, and Gears was designed for you to, like, curb stomp people or execute them, or, you'd, like, hump them and stick them with the smoke grenade from behind, and then you'd hump them some more. The smoke grenade would explode, and their body would ragdoll, right? So then when you went into the lobby, you called them every nasty word you could. That was an experience. You couldn't have that anywhere else. That was a unique experience. They took that all away to be, child-friendly bowling ball lanes with the bumpers up. Maybe there's some actual reasons. Maybe they were getting sued. I don't know what the reasons are. Wow, that looks great, man. I'm loving this card. You should definitely grade this. Mr. Brett, that one came out really nice. All right. I was called the N-word. What? Gamers like gaming, yes, but everyone knows one gender is more likely to game. Let's not act like we don't know the stats. Right, dudes game a little bit more than girls. I think sometimes you see stats that say they game exactly the same amount. There are girls out there who game a lot. That's the truth. And so every time you say something that's stereotypical, it's pretty annoying and offensive. And that's why we don't like to paint with too broad of a brush. But there's definitely sort of there's a manosphere, there's a masculine culture out there. Us guys are consumers. And I'm looking for someone to cater to me. I want a product that's just for me. Girls have everything else. They've got all of the media. They got all of Netflix. They got, house vanity items. The vehicles are for moms and for kids and all that. There's so much that's already designed for girls. What do men really have? Dude wipes, Axe spray, Monster Energy, and your Xbox. And that's it. You're a divorced dad and you get on your Xbox. You worked at Home Depot all day and you're coming home, you're going to play on your Xbox. There has to be a place where, you know, it's a product that's made for men. And if Xbox is not going to fulfill that role, it's going to be someone else. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be Steam. It's going to be PlayStation. Maybe it's going to, I don't think it's going to be Nintendo. Nintendo is really the family-friendly option. But maybe it's going to be Steam now. So people are going to run away from Xbox into Steam. Maybe they're going to run to PlayStation. There you go. There are a lot of dude products too. Fair enough. Fair enough. We are. All right. So let's see. What ruined Xbox was that Microsoft is a computer company first and gaming company second. Well, they made multiple problems along the way. There's a storied history of the missteps of the Xbox company. They had the lead in the past with Halo 3 and Gears 1, Gears 2, Gears 3. They had a lead briefly with the Xbox 360. And it didn't last. They were overtaken by the Switch. But as we entered into the next era, there was this really tough competition between Xbox and PlayStation. And Xbox lost because they didn't know how to cater toward hardcore gamers. And I would argue losing Phil Spencer and gaining this new lady, it's the next misstep for them. And you can disagree with me all you want, and I'm going to end up being right. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to end up being right. Here's Leafeon. Here's, I didn't think it was possible to make me into a PlayStation fan. I'm a PlayStation fan now. Welcome me, guys. I'll drink the Kool-Aid. I'll put on the tinfoil hat. You guys can smack me with like rods as I run through like some sort of torture run, some kind of hazing, right? So I'm switching teams. It's over for me. It was a fun run. Lasted for 20 years or so, however long it's been. 20 years, and now it's over. Here's Sarud. All right, we've got Journey Together. We got Nimble, Togedemaru, and Noiverd. I need people to run Warzone with. You're talking about on Gears. The PlayStation, I was told by an older guy that you shouldn't invest in women's products. They will always be needed. Makeup, nails, time of the month, products, etc. Isn't the ROG Ally supposed to kill PlayStation 5? I used to be a huge Xbox fan, but I became a Sony pony with PlayStation 3. You know, the remaining Xbox fans, however many tens of us there are, we were there because of the nostalgia of that time period. We were there because of the nostalgia of Gears of War and Halo and all these other things that made the Xbox feel different from PlayStation. And Phil Spencer fit that feeling. He did. He didn't like miraculously save the Xbox, I would say, but, you know, just kind of kept humdrumming along. And, okay, here we go. We got Mega Evolution. Shuckle, ooh. Yeah, he didn't exactly take the Xbox and beat Nintendo and beat PlayStation, but he kept humdrumming it along, doing stuff. And he had a certain flavor. He had a certain personality type that felt like it fit the culture of the Xbox. So it was a good choice. Somebody did a good job picking him. And now he's gone, and they're replacing him with what feels like, and it could just be prejudice. It feels like the same mistake they made with Cracker Barrel. Feels like it's going to be Budweiser. It feels like it's going to be, you know, Star Wars. There's just this consistent mistake where you go into a kind of male-dominated product and say, we can have a girl in charge of the product and it'll be just the same. And it turns out maybe not. Turns out you need to have somebody who sleeps with their Xbox. Somebody who just drinks Xbox fumes all day long. Here we go. What do we got? This is Twilight Masquerade. Ooh, we've got the Wellspring Mask Ogerpon. All right, lovely. Maybe that's her. Maybe I'm misjudging her. I'm being too fast. But I don't think it will be. I just don't think it's going to be the case. Here's Tropius and Belly Bolt. Look at that. Ooh. Fable's coming back to Xbox. I never played Fable. Fable's okay, I guess. I've watched videos of Fable. Sandy Gas, Surfers, Rude. I drink Pokemon fumes. Damn, it's the new CEO already messing up. She probably hasn't done anything at all, in fact. I'm just anticipating, from being hurt so many times, I'm anticipating it going poorly. Here's Destined Rivals. Sudowoodo. Misty Psyduck. See, this is exactly why I love Destined Rivals. Look at the kind of card you got in Destined Rivals. You got like Misty Psyduck. That's adorable. I love Misty Psyduck. So cute. Here we are. So you've pulled one SAR. Can we get two SARs? Here's Bagon, Meowscarada. I personally prefer the Xbox controller. I'm just going to have to learn the PlayStation controller. Here's Tangela, Ninetales, Ogerpon. Probably, ultimately, I will just be learning Steam and the PC because that's where it's all heading, by the way. It's all heading toward personal computing. I don't think it's heading toward a console-dominated video game field. It's definitely heading toward PC master race, just like they've always said, because they're no longer, they have nothing to innovate anymore. It's all been done. Motion censoring, you know, put these goggles on your head. Oh, put this thing on your TV. It looks at you. You know, it's all been done. There's nothing left to innovate in video gaming. Ultimately, video game was just a pathway to a super powerful computer. That's all it was. It was a pathway to a super powerful computer, and now everyone can have one of those. You don't have to pay PlayStation or Xbox for one. So that's where it's heading. It is heading toward PC computing, in my opinion. All right, very nice. Like Steam's trying to figure out how do we get a nice console of our own, and that's not going away. That's just going to keep going on and on and on. It's been PC Master Race for years, Mr. Join Us. We got Misty Psyduck, we got Bellybolt, Ogerpon, Shuckle, Gyarados, and Lucian. So you do pull an SAR, but it's an Ogerpon. There we go. PlayStation will always be better, but I'm not buying PlayStation. Here we are. All right. Very good. So we are all done with that, and that was all for Mr. Brett. Let's just make sure we got this all correct. So $20 donation. How kind. He donated 20 bucks. I'm going to go toss this over here. You got the PlayStation Xbox rant on your segment. What do you think of that? I play a lot of games. My first channel, my first YouTube channel was TheCardconomist. We have 130,000 subscribers over there. We were successful. And I played games for an extreme amount of time. And when I was a kid, I played games for an extreme amount of time. When I was a kid, I would get in trouble all the time for how many games I would play. Just like constantly. It was constant. I would have to hide them. So I was very extreme about the amount of games I play. What I do today with you guys here, this is like a game for me. It's like a trading game. Here it is. I'm playing TCG Shop Simulator right now. It's like a game. And I enjoy it immensely. So that's why I play it so much. Here's Quips Espeon. Here's Georock. Here's Sephiroth. Ooh. Here's Team Wacket. Here's, oh yeah, this cheap and affordable Tora Karuta Haunter. Wow. It's Kip. What's up, Kip? Everybody's here. Holy, dude. So, Mr. Brett is done. We have an order now for Mr. Coeli. Hey, what's up, Coeli? He popped in. He had some good luck with Terra Festival earlier today. He would like 4 of the Crown Zenith, and he would like 2 live costumes. You got it. 2 live customs. Same Mrs. Queen, not buying a PlayStation 5. There we go. Grabbing this. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. What do we got? We've got the Cricket and the Gligar and the Seal and, ooh, now wait a second. You didn't order 4 of these. You ordered 2 of them. So actually this one did not get opened and this one did not get opened and these go back into the box. But you did get these 2. So those are yours and they were cold. There we go. So you got 2 cold ones. I'm sorry. Now you need the 4 Crown Zenith. I have to go get a fresh box of Crown Zenith, everybody. I'll be right back. Do I sell through the Crown Zenith? That is the question. All right, here we are. Pokemon Green, Red, or Switch, supposedly. How many in the binder break? 2 people. All right. Pokemon Leaf Green and Red are going to be $20. On the Switch 2, is that real? If that's real, I might have to buy that. That Dobby was sick. Reading your comments out loud. All right, there we go. And now I'm going to put this back on top of this and throw it. All right. Man, there's a lot of that stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crown Zenith. Mr. Coeli, it's nice to have you back. Coeli DeVille. What about you, Coeli? Did you have an Xbox? Let me know if you had an Xbox, Coeli. All right, ready? Anyone see that poor monkey getting bullied? Seeing as the cartridges are stupid expensive, $20 is a steal. That W was sick on the short you posted. Oh, you know, I didn't post that. Mr. Mike Side posted that. He's the editor, and he makes at least one short per day. I got to find out how to get Mike Side to post something like an experimental video, maybe like the news or something. You ready? So here's Mr. Coeli. Here we have Ball Toy and Griefeon. Ooh. I had PS1 and PS2, but ever since then, it's been Xbox. I hear you. So I don't know how, Coeli, but without asking you before, I somehow detected that you would have an Xbox. Here we are. Here's Grant and Duraludon. My brain's sharp that way. It has that ability to detect which way you're gonna, what console you're more likely to have. Isn't that crazy? So that's the only reason I asked, because you have that feeling like you might have been one of those guys with an Xbox. Here's Lycanroc. Ooh. All right. And what do you think of the new CEO? Did you see the new CEO for Xbox? Here we go. Mistress giving Dobby a sock. Harry Potter, Dobby's pregnant. All right, let's put this over here. So, Coeli, I hear I'm going to get a voice acting job in the next Harry Potter. I'm playing the voice of Dobby. There we go. Who's most likely to grade Union Arena cards? I know Beckett has refused some loot cards. Maybe they won't refuse them anymore now that they work for PSA. Ever seen Meat Kenyon's videos? Yeah, actually, here's a fun fact about Meat Kenyon. I'm pretty sure he lives out here in Missouri. He might be living in Kansas City. Here we have a Gengar. Here we have a, what is this? This is a square cut Tentacool. How cool is that, guys? That might be underpriced. That is square cut Tentacool. Look at that. I actually think that's underpriced. That's an error card. That's cool. All right. I don't know how I came up with that $75. I guess he is Tentacool. That's how. He's Tentacool. He's not like, you know, there's a lot of cards in Evolving Skies, and he's just Tentacool. That's how I came up with that price. You know what? Upon review, it's more reasonable than I initially thought. 75 is probably the correct amount. Okay, he's the only YouTuber I watch besides you. Yeah, he did like a video on the Ren Fair, the Kansas City Ren Fair, and I said, oh my gosh, I was just there. We went to the Renaissance Fair last year in Kansas City. Karis and I did. All right, Nicholas Alvarez. He says, Weiss Fujibunko box, and whoa, the pricey Fujibunko Volume 1 box. Holy. And shipping. All right, you got it. Nicholas Alvarez. Did you already have a bag, Mr. Nicholas? Let me know. Here we are. We've got it. Ooh. All right. He made He made a really funny video on Pokemon card scalpers. There we go. This is getting ridiculous. Had me laughing. It was really good. Okay. That is Fuji1 for our friend Nicholas Alvarez. Hello, Nicholas. Okay. I have almost 20,000K gamer score. I have a gamer tag that's so old that is genuinely just a first name. No X's, no ones, no hash this, no special characters. My gamer tag is Doric, D-O-R-I-C-K. And I must have made it over 20 years ago when there was still a time period where you could make a gamer tag with just a first name. Here we are. All right. Tossing this. Nicholas. What has Nicholas got, guys? Let's find out. Holographic girl. All right, here's holographic girl. Here's girl with the sword. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Tyler? Here's a holo. And this girl here. Here's a holo. This has gotten so expensive over time, it's crazy. People love collecting these. I think we're looking for a high school DXD or something, right? Here's a holographic. Okay, you gotta have a full art around the corner, right? Like, where's your full art? Here's a red-haired girl. Here's a holo. It's genuine dark humor. I already read that like 3 times. How's it going, everybody? Happy Friday night. It is Friday night. We started late. Even though I said I wasn't going to, we started late. It's hard not to start late because, you know, Karis is off work just around the time we start. And she kind of wants to just hang out. Oh, there you go. Look at that. All right. Hollow one of those. We've got one of these. One of these. And we got one of these. Come on. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. And here's a holo. And here's a holo. Wow, look at the boobies on this one. That's crazy. Why Schwartz? They're like, we don't care. Give them some titties or something. So we got 1 full art out of that. Is that normal? You know, I don't remember the pull rates for these. Give me a second here. Looks normal. I mean, thing is, some sets, some of the old sets could be that way, but usually you would get like 2 full arts, wouldn't you? Yes, that it? Okay, it looks like that's going to be it. Wow, that kind of sucks. Oh no, yeah, it looks like he's going to get 1 full art out of this box. Some sets were like that. Some Weiss Schwartz sets were like that. They were just much tougher than other ones. All right. I take this red-headed girl with you. Okay, well, oops. 1 whole full art. You've got the wedding dress girl. She's pretty good. I don't know who she is, but toss this over here. So what do you walk away with, really? These are both totally gradable, these 2 cards here, and then you've got the wedding dress girl. I don't know what show this is. Set that there. And let me just set these to the side. So you got a couple of these high school DXD red-headed girls. I don't know if those have much value. These are just non-hollows. I figure you kind of want them, so I just toss them in. But, you know, they're not, obviously, they're just bulk. But then you got these hollows over here. So you've got all of these. Okay. Put that there. And there we have it. All right, I'm going to sleeve them up for you. That's for you, Nicholas Alvarez. 1 whole box of these. This is a pricey set, man. This is a pricey set. I'm betting that these cards right here, these two, actually sell for like maybe $75 to $100 each as 10s, and that they have a good shot at a 10 because it's the White Schwartz. Now, he wants a round of shipping. I don't know if he told me if he already had a bag, so I'm going to go hunting for a bag for him, okay? What are these? These need to be like repriced. I'll put them here. There's a good place to put them. And we got to locate his bag. I was shocked to see the Slayers included in the set. Slayers. Nicholas Gordon. Natalie. Nicholas. Here's... I'm still thinking about the Xbox thing. Just thinking, you know, who's the demographic for Xbox? It's definitely like divorced dads, right? Their children don't talk to them anymore. They're coming home from like working a job. They want to play some Xbox. They remember the good old days. They remember Halo. What's the future of Xbox going to be? Pedrick? Pedrick has a bag? I didn't know Pedrick had a bag. So I'm not seeing a bag for you, Mr. Nicholas. Maybe this is all he's got. I was shocked to see the Slayers. I don't know if he's watching. All right. I think this might be all he has. I didn't see a bag for him, and he's not talking. Did Mr. just call me a divorced dad? No. I didn't say you were a divorced dad. I have an Xbox, too. I'm not a divorced dad. I'm just saying. Divorced dads got to buy something. They just happen to buy the same console you and I buy. Those cards look clean. All right, I'm just checking one last time. Only if Weiss did a FromSoft set. Ooh, I'd love that. All right, let me put these in here. Looks like we need a new box full of bags. We're ready to move on to the next order after this. Did we do the battle yet? Not yet. There's just been a couple big orders ahead of you. It's Friday. Friday's one of those days, you know what I'm saying? One of them busy days. All right. I feel like they probably buy alcohol, not an Xbox. Well, I mean, you got to have something to pass the time when you're bored. In between work and paying child support. I know what I'm talking about, okay? All right. Well, I'm seeing it. Oh, no, wait. This is the same address. Okay, good. So your address is the same. Paycheck just came in. Sweet! Hell yeah. Paycheck time, baby. Dark Souls cards would be fire. All right. We're waiting for the price on this to queue up. Let's go ahead and set his bag to the side while we wait for that, because sometimes it takes 5 minutes. Okay. And let's see what the next order would be. Payout coming. Payment received. The next order is Tyler Ferbert, actually, who's been waiting for a little while for 10 Pokey Shuffles. Tyler Ferbert. Tyler Ferbert. Mr. Want another Dragonite Topps Rainbow for 10,000? No. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. You ready? Ooh, you had a good round. Look at you. So pack of Silver Tempest over here, $20. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gets restocked. So you can't re-roll that one. That one's an unre-rollable. And where's my Silver Tempest? It's back here. So you got a pack of Silver Tempest. You ready? We're going to open it right now. Pack of silver. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. Meow, 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 meow. You pull Arcanine. Sweet. All right. Cool, mate. Look at that Arcanine. Oh, yeah. How about these other ones? Oh, I see. So they're both 9s. So you got Magnum, T9, and Lucario 9. Let's go find those. 9s are kind of infiltrating the box a little bit here. What is it again? Lucario and something with Mag in the name. Probably this. That is Rocket Returns Magnemite. And this is the Lucario. Oh, you did well. So you got about 55 worth of value there, and the Silver Tempest. All right, tell me if we're keeping it. One another Dragonite Topps Rainbow. Dark Souls cards would be fire. Yeah, they would be. Keep both. All right, you're keeping them. I'm a big fan of that right now. You know why, Tyler? Because the queue is busy. It's a busy queue. All right. Okay. Very good. I'd keep that Magnemite. He seems underpriced. The Magnemite seems underpriced. Let's see. We're going to delete this Coinbase email. Payout incoming, payment received. There it is. I sold that vending Chansey for $2,000. I just got paid out on it. Crazy. Alan Doan is the next order. 1 box of Japanese Rocket. Okay, I got to warn you guys, a little bit of a queue here, okay? My cat's trying to attack me. She's trying to cut me up. There it is. Mr. Alan Doan. Wow, 2K. Yep, vending Chansey. Vending series Chansey. I call it special needs Chansey. If you guys recall, we had it up here on the table for like $300 to $400 and nobody wanted it. So I sent it to eBay and it sold for $2,000. $2,000 on eBay. That's a big deal. Oops. That's a very big deal. All right. I have that in a 10 sitting in my closet. Yep, check eBay sold. One just sold for $2,000. That one was mine. I have a mint raw version. Should I send it in? Probably. No, you should roll over it with your chair. Alan Doan, 1 whole box of Japanese Glory of Team Rocket. Love this set. It's getting older. This set's definitely a year old because it came out. It came out before. Well, actually, no, I can't remember exactly when it came out. Oh, it was Terra Festival. It was Terra Festival that. Oh, wait. I would be tempted to keep these sealed. Maybe look at this. This is like a booster pack that wasn't printed right. This one's okay. So this one though, right here, look at the bottom of it. So we'll keep that one sealed, and we'll see if you get your SR out of here, out of the other ones. All right, that one looks gradable. Gradable booster pack right there, guys. You had it on here for $380. There you go. Okay, so he remembers it for $380. Confirmed, sold on eBay, $2,000. That's big news because it informs me that I shouldn't be so embarrassed to ask for a lot of money on a rare card. There might really be demand for it. Oh, there we are. So you got your SR. It's the Regirock. What's wrong with that pack? So if you're looking carefully, notice the bottom of the pack is the top of a different pack. Notice up here that the Pokemon is in the crimp, and this seems to be cut off early. So this pack is an error pack. It could be worth grading, especially because Team Rocket's a lot of fun. But I don't know if it's truly worth grading. It's just up to you. But I'm going to put it in your bag, okay? So there you have it. Here's Crobat. All we know is the SR came out, so you're probably not missing on anything. In theory, it could have a second SR in it. The odds of that are really low. So we're just going to leave it be. Let it be, let it be. How about that song, huh? I've been learning about the Beatles a little bit. Let it be, let it be. Yeah, I didn't understand why the Beatles broke up, but the more you understand that Paul McCartney was making that song about John Lennon's boy and kind of how he abandoned him, it makes more sense over time, you know? It's like, damn, dude, you didn't have to write that. The Hey Jude. Hey Jude, your daddy abandoned you. So I'll write a whole song about it, and he's in my band. It's like, why would the band fall apart? I just don't know why. Okay, here's a cold one. Here's a cold one. Here's a cold one. So many cold ones. Here's a cold one. Here's a cold one. Holy moly, dude. Any Team Rocket says my favorite law mainly because of Houndoom. Houndoom is in this set, and he's super awesome. Aha! Kangaskhan. That's the one. We were looking for him. Very good. Cold. Cold. Whisper words of wisdom. Oh, whoa, look at that. Sent to pay off Slab a wall and shipped to the vault. Slab a wall. Cold. Spidops. Ooh. All right. We could probably do that. I don't think there's any problem with that. As long as you send me the correct address. If you want my bag for some store credit, I will take it. Says Mr. Sean Gallagher. Ooh, I see. All right, there we go. No meat today, only seafood. Oh, yeah, so you do the Lent and all that, huh? We are. Now, the thing about me is I love seafood. I went to Walmart today, and I bought 3 bags of shrimp because I eat that much shrimp. 3 bags of wild-caught Gulf shrimp from the USA. It is, or I guess from USA Fishers. Alan Doan, I don't do the Indian farmed shrimp. I learned too much about that. Did you guys ever buy shrimp at Walmart? Take a minute and learn about Indian farmed shrimp, and it will horrify you so badly beyond all reason that you will want to just get some American shrimp. You'll be like, I'll just get the ones from America. They cost almost exactly the same. That's the craziest part. They don't even cost more. They're like the same price. Oh, we're out of baggies. All right, we need more baggies, everybody. They have radiation. Yeah, they've got like all the worst crap in them. What's wrong with those shrimp? I like seafood, but I want a Philly sandwich today. Ugh. All right, let me go get some fresh baggies. We need fresh baggies. Oh, they're bad, man. All right, fresh baggies have arrived. Well, so the shrimp, they're raised in like these crowded fish tanks, and they give them a whole bunch of chemicals, kind of like any farm-raised animal. They've got a bunch of chemicals and fertilizers and garbage and antibiotics, all this stuff that basically make the shrimp radioactive. Wait, we got to put all this in here too. All right. December tag sub taking so long. True. Not as long, though, as the PSA submission, which is from September. So, you know, even though it's taking longer than expected, it's still delightfully shorter than PSA's 4 to 5 month wait. You live next to the Mississippi or something. Well, shit, welcome to the Mississippi. Yeah, we got the Mississippi River and the Missouri River. 2 of them. 2 rivers. Missouri deals with flooding from those rivers. All right, who's got the oldest order? Give me a minute. Hunter Tipton, 1-pack snipe, Mega Evolution. Hunter Tipton. Let me make sure this went correctly. Yes, Hunter Tipton. Well, shucks. Hunter Tipton. Is he watching? Is he falling asleep? Soul Rock, Abra, Mega Lucario. Mega Bro. You ever heard of Mega Bro? It's a Mega Bro. All right. Thank you, Mr. Hunter. South Carolina coast. All the crab and fish. Ooh. That does sound nice. Being closer to the coast sounds nice. Here we are. What do you guys think? I moved to South Carolina? All right. Here's Miss Candy. The Tops battle is on. Mr. Chad and Candy. Is Candy here? Miss Candy. Where's Candy? I smell sex and candy. Remember that song? From the 90s? What was that called? Here we go. Do 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 do. Who's that sitting? I don't remember the name. I don't remember the lyrics at all, actually. Wait. This is not dice. Wait. It's one of these. I'm here. All right, she's here. Let's get it. You ready? All right. Ooh. What is wrong with those shrimps? Yeah, they're basically nuclear shrimp. Don't buy them, dude. The shrimp get all kinds of nasty diseases. And then they, what they do with the shrimp is they just pump the tank full of chemicals to hopefully beat the disease. Ready? Serena's pretty strong. Okay, he's going to take round one. All right. Round one is you're out, Candy. Round two, Clam Pearl's really weak. You probably got this. All right, you got round two. It's tied now, okay? It's tied. Round three, Chen Pao's strong. And it does beat the poop beetle. That's it. It's Mr. Chad's. Mr. Chad. What? Do you need me? Oh, Alexis has a shipping issue. Okay. Close the door real fast. She probably texted it to me. Cares jumped that door open on me. It kind of shocked me. Let's see. Alexis says, what can I do for you? All right, so Alexis has a shipping issue. What could Alexis's shipping issue be? She needs tape. She needs boxes. She did not text me. So I'll put that there. And, oh, Chad is the one who pulled it. Sorry, Miss Candy. So, Miss Candy, your pull is the energy card, and Mr. Chad takes this slab. There we go. All right, so I texted her. So this is a $50 card for Anthony Kalura. That was actually a consignment break. That's a new thing that we're doing. We have consignment breaks. Pretty cool. Anthony Kalura. You can see just the shocking amount of stuff I've sold. I paid $15 for shipping in case it's extra to vault, just for one card. It's probably not extra, but if it's really expensive, I might choose a more expensive shipping method because I'm scared to lose your card. So this is Anthony Kalura, and you can just see the shocking numbers that I've done for him. Look, the arrow here means we used to have a different card for him, and it filled up just like this one. But look, it builds up, he spends it, it builds up. Look at this, 2,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. Look at that, all that. Up to 4,000, he cashed out, and now he's back up to 272. Isn't that amazing? So, and he didn't even have to work on it. I worked on it. That's what's cool about the consignment. Anthony Kalura, we're bringing it in to 272. Oh, I just wrote 277 down. It's 272. There we go. So, let's see what we got here. Okay, he gets $37-ish. Where's my calculator? It's right here. I'm using it. Okay, let me set him up here. Both bags say PDX. Oh, okay. 309. Fine, she's responded now, so now I know what's going on. She got PDX's shipment, but the label doesn't match the bags. But that's because PDX's bag name is his YouTube nickname, whereas the shipping address is a real name. So I'll just tell her it's correct. There we go. Congratulations to Mr. Chad. What? Consignment breaks? That's right. So that's our new thing, is to always have a consignment break running. So we have this consignment break running. This is Tammy's Jigglypuff, by the way. $30 buy-in. Apparently, these Jigglypuffs are really expensive. Not just the Squirtle deck, but Jungle Jigglypuff is pricey and desirable to own. So that is a consignment, though, which is so cool because now she's got a way for it to eventually end. Let's see. Let me show you some of the best breaks we got here. Look at this. Mew, 5 spots left. Rayquaza, brand new, nobody's in there. Jigglypuff, 1 spot is filled. Mr. Is either address still the same? Is your ether address still the same? 1 second. PDX, oops. All right, there we go. Finished answering her question. So we are just keeping our head above water with these orders right now. Here's Aaron Rodriguez, 3 Ghosts of the Past, Toss the Hollows. Okay, Aaron Rodriguez. Ready? Aaron Rodriguez, Please, please, please don't forget my slab. I'm so glad you mentioned that. Let me tell her to look for the slab too. Okay. I don't want to send her a winky face. I want to send her a smiley face. Winky face is creepy as hell, dude. Typo of freaking winky face. Wait. Grab this. All right, there we go. Very nice. How does consignment work? So no more Ether. We do accept Ether. Let me just check our Ether address. Should be under copy paste up here somewhere, right? Let's see. Pictures, temp, emoji, label, restock guide, crypto address. Crypto address. Our ETH address looks like this. You ready? You could screenshot this, but you probably want to copy and paste. But if that's the ETH address you already have saved, then you've already got it. You're good to go. Okay, that's what it looks like. You can test it by sending a dollar or something if you wish. There we go. Sweet. We were accepting some Bitcoin earlier. Aaron Rodriguez, 3 packs. 1, 2, 3. And this pack here goes back up into the box. Meow, 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 meow. You had to wait patiently for that shipping, didn't you, Mr. PDX? I remember that now. Wait, what is this? This doesn't actually have any Yu-Gi-Oh packs in it. I have a Yu-Gi-Oh box and it doesn't have any Yu-Gi-Oh packs in it. It's just got like cards that we took off the table. So this will go into that box, I guess. Wanted to make sure, I have you in my contacts already, but wanted to make sure you didn't post it on your menu. Yeah, I don't. The reason we don't have them all on the menu is because it would take up too many letters in the description. The description has a finite number of letters it can hold. What's your favorite weapon in Monster Hunter? Hey, it's Mr. Cameron. Hey, how's it going, man? Well, I was a big hammer fan, but I was also a fan of the heavy bowgun. So I like the heavy bowgun and the hammer. We are. Those two things. Ready? All right. So wait a second. There we go. Nothing here. Nothing here. We're still looking for a ghost rare, right? Whoa, look at that. It says Final Sigma. All right. There we go. Okay, so cold. Minus none because I play every single weapon in the game. What? Nuh-uh. You're kidding. No one could ever do that. That's too complicated. Look at this. I'm just pulling your strings, obviously. Let's grab this Bulbasaur. Bulba. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. Bulbasaur 9, he's really nice. Bulba T9. All right. Has everyone smashed that like button? Smash that like button, guys. Okay. Tossing this up here. What do we have here? We've got Tyler Davis, 8 Phantasmal. You got it, baby. 8 Phantasmals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Ooh. What do we got here? We got 1 snip, 2 snips. We got 3 snips. I'm serious. My favorite weapon in Monster is none because I get to pick my weapon and bring in the hunt. Wow, that's very cool, Mr. Cameron. We are. All right, we'll snip this. And we'll snip this one. I wish Monster Hunter had added a new weapon to Monster Hunter Wilds. I think that was a big mistake not doing that. It effectively just felt like a Monster Hunter World DLC in the end. It's a big setback. All right, what we got? We've got Charmeleon. Cha-cha. Here's Ludicolo. This is for Tyler Davis. Lanoon. Here's Darmanitan. Ooh, just hollers so far. Here's Tauros Bronzong Mega Heracross. They should have definitely added more weapons. Yeah, exactly. Doesn't feel like a new game, essentially. Here's Lombre. Here's a little Suicune. Do you like the hollows getting sleeved? Here's a little Suicune. He's pretty cool. Here's... Oops. Here's Palmy. Empoleon. Look at that Empoleon. And... Flygon, and Ambipom. Ooh. Mr. How does consignment work? Where can I read about it? So consignment with me is pretty straightforward. You just mail your stuff in over here. You contact me to mail it in. You can tell me, you can like take a picture of a pile of slabs you want to send in real fast. They'll tell me what we're getting. And when it arrives, I price it all up, put it on the table, and we start converting that into store credit for you when it sells. If it doesn't sell, eventually it'll fall off of the table, and we'll have pictures of it in Discord in the Consignment Slabs channel. Here's Ambipom. Now, Mr. Tyler, let's see. Let's go grab your bag over there. Now, oh, right, because the box is actually really full, so we have a baggie for you here. Grading that monkey and the alt-art from last time. The alt-art and the monkey. Ooh, you're grading a lot of stuff. It's really impressive. All right. So there's Mega Sharpedo, and here's Ambipom. I really like to hunt Rathalos and Mitsuzune with Insect Glaive too, to be honestly, because it's really satisfying, to be honest. Yeah, to be honest, I really like those weapons too, to be honest. They're pretty fun. I'll be honest with you about it. Can you show the brakes off, please? Yes, sir. I'm going to show all the brakes off, everybody. Pay attention. We're going to get these brakes started. We got some great brakes. So one of the brakes that ended is the Jumbo Slab. That's the one, the Mewtwo Mew. That one's gone. It finished. And it was a good deal, too. I think people were saying, you know, our brake was for $400 for that. And I think I heard people saying that to buy one off of eBay would be like $440. So I thought that was pretty cool. Or I don't know if I remember that right, but I think it was really neat. It was such an impressive slab. It was interesting to me that it took a while for it to go off. We are Tyler Davis. I always wonder what it is that I could put up here that would make you guys go nuts. You go, hey, wait, I got to get into that. Ooh. All right. But I generally tend to choose something that I think is kind of undervalued. So that's how I kind of pick, you know, like if I think something's doing really well. All right, so the brakes. We got this Gym Challenge brake, the Paldean Whooper. He graded 10. You know, he doesn't need to be a brake. He looks like he would do well in the Poke Shuffles, and we don't have enough Poke Shuffle 10s right now. So since no one's in here, let's get him up into the Poke Shuffles. In he goes. Yeah, we need some 10s in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It can't just be a box of 9s because we're going through the 9s and there's so many 9s. But we want to make sure we keep the 10s up in there too. Paldean Whooper. T10. 2 new gym brakes? That's right. We need 2 new gym brakes, actually. 2 of them. In it goes. That's gone. All right, so I believe at the moment there's no gym brakes at all. So we got this manga over here. Great, 6 out of 32 is a big one. This is the Squirtle Jigglypuff deck. I talked about that. Here is the trade break. You can either trade your junk cards to get in here or just buy in for $5. That's an option. The Mega Nidoking went off. It's now halfway done. It's a big deal. Mega Nidoking. And so we have a new sublist, and Mr. Bill Barron's already in the new sublist, okay? So there's the Nidoking. Nidoking's moving fast because I think myself and others have realized he's probably underpriced here. So that is an underpriced break. We have this beautiful Rayquaza. We just started it. One of my favorite cards. I think it's undervalued. Here is Legendary Collection Psyduck, PSA 8, and the pack split. I don't think anyone joined the pack split yet. So I think the pack split is still fresh. But this pack split is for Ancient Origins. A lot of great cards in this set, and is somewhat affordable. Like, if you look at pack splitting a Rocket Pack, it's getting so insane. It's like you have to spend $45 for one card out of a Rocket Pack. It's too much. So there's those. We also have Astral Radiance Box Break. Astral Radiance Box Break. Okay, cool stuff. Tyler Davis is done. Miss Janice, all from Discord. Tag 10 Togedemaru from 2-9. Holy. Okay, so she's got some stuff. All from Discord. Togedemaru, Ensarua, Naku, Lily's Clefairy, Chandelure. Let's go one at a time. Let's retrieve the Togedemaru from 2-9. Okay, Togedemaru. We're jumping over here. She's bought a number of slabs out of our Discord server. All right, we're going to the All Slabs channel. You did a good job telling me what days those are from. That's going to save us a lot of time. Togedemaru. There it is. Togedemaru sold. And with the name like Togedemaru, he's going to be over here. He shall be over here, I'm sure. Actually, let me check and see, are there any other Pokemon with like T in the name? Naku, Lily Clefairy, Chandelure. Okay, so just the Togedemaru in this box. Got it. Let's start looking for them. You can win one card, Evan. Pack split, does one person win that pack? A pack split is when you get one card in the pack. You're hoping that you get the good card from the pack. Somebody does, but it might not be you. Aha, here he is. Got him, Togedemaru. I'm not kidding. We are so quickly running out of slabs right now. We are running out of slabs. We are low. Oh, we're going to say Steven. Steven Gonzalez. Okay. Now, the next one is Enzorua and Naku and Lily's Clefairy. Those will all be coming out of one box together. So let's see. That's on 122, 122, and 124. Okay, we're going to scroll up here. There's the Naku. Naku sold. Enzorua. Just take me a second here, guys. I got to make sure we remove it so that people don't try to buy it twice. All right, here it is. Enzorua sold. And what's the last one from that? Is L, right? Lily's Clefairy from 124. Okay, Lily's Clefairy, 124. Lily's Clefairy sold. All right, let's go get them. So those are coming out of the end box here. What's interesting is we're able to locate these pretty fast just because we're so low on slabs right now. And it happens so suddenly. Like a minute ago, we didn't have enough slabs. I mean, a minute ago, we had too many slabs. Now you scroll to the future, and I've got a quickly declining slab box. Okay. I thought you were flooded with slabs. What changed? They all sold. They all sold. They're all gone. They're gone, aren't they? If I had even more, they'd probably be selling right now. Is that the L box? That's the L box. Why didn't I see Lily's Clefairy? That's it. That's the whole L box. I just pulled it out. The LMNO box. It's empty. I'm looking back through. There could be an unfortunate risk that she's already sold. Okay, not here. I buy some Pokemon Go slabs right now. Do you know why I pulled you over? Meow. This here. Was it in here and I just didn't notice? Nope, I cannot find the Lily. I think the Lily is sold already. So I do not believe we have Lily's Clefairy. I'm sorry. Could check this box. Is it up in this box? It's possible that I put it in the Poke Shuffles. If it's up here, we'll try to remove it. Nope. Nope, not in there. All right, Lily's Clefairy can't be found. Now let's see what else was part of this order. Tag 10 Chandelure from 126. So let's go get the Tag 10 Chandelure. That one can be harder to find, actually. The Chandelure could be harder to find. Okay, this is going to say Chandelure sold. Okay. Yeah, this box is nice and full. The ABC box, that one has a ton of slabs in it. So this one's still pretty full. Maybe we'll run into Lily's Clefairy in here. You never know. could have been missorted. The stamp means something. Yeah, I was talking about how I like that set a lot. Because the Pokemon Go set has like Pikachu and Charizard and all this other good stuff for the holos. And yet it also has these lovely stamps on the holos. So they just look fantastic. And that will turn into big money 20 years from now. You'll want to open a pack of those and grade all the holos out of it 20 years from now. That's what will end up happening. There it is. Lily's Clefairy is found. It was missorted. It's not supposed to be in this box, but it was. So that has been found. So that is lucky. Now we're still looking for your Chandelure. Yeah, this box has a oh, there it is. This box has a disproportionate number of slabs in it, I guess. Ken I used to play Pokemon Go, but not anymore. I never played. Was it fun? Thank you so much. You know, we're having a problem tonight. There's so many slabs sold already that the stack's getting too tall. It's going to fall over if I'm not gentle with it. Got to be careful with it. All right, so we got all the slabs that you purchased. We found all of them. Great picks, really. I mean, these are all solid cards. It's just a matter of letting them get older. They're all really cheap. So, I mean, how much cheaper can they get than what they already are? Like $35, you know? Like, how much cheaper can it be? It can't be any cheaper than that. But they have a chance to go up. I really like them. What you'll have to do is you'll have to wait for the market for them to dry up. And that could take a while. Like 5 years. All right. I think once the orders slow down, if they actually do, probably be a busy weekend. But I might have you dig through my bags and see if I have any alts in there. Yeah, you're looking for some stuff to grade. All right, let's see. Miss Janice is done. Now, wait a second. She also wanted shipping, right? Plus shipping. Okay, shipping it is. Now, we're looking for the Steven bag. So the last part of this order is the shipping. Steven Gonzalez, you're going to need a heavier label. I can already tell. Miss Janice and Mr. Steven, thank you so much, you guys. Please enjoy your cards. Here's Mr. Steven. And we're going to say that this is a heavier shipment. And the giveaway I won from Sarah. Nice. Oh, yeah, you want me to pop that open? We got to pop that open, don't we? All right, let's open that up. See what's in there. Where is it? Aha. Ooh. I'll wait till Monday or Tuesday or something if I have to. Mister, am I able to extend my slab away on 2 slabs? I don't want to fall behind, and I really want to finish what I started. Yes, you're able to extend it to a full year for $20. That's how that works. Let's see. You've got the antiquated coins. Is that right? You got the antiquated coins? So you can extend that to 1 year, meaning it's not done until November 2026. Now, if it's not done by that point, we'll look at how much you paid, what percentage of the coins you paid, and what percentage is unpaid, and we'll recalculate their values at that point. I think there's also some other slabs as well. Nice. If that's the case, they'll be sitting over here. They'll be sitting over here in the shipping boxes, and Miss Alexis should grab that. If they're under the other name, Janice, we can write that down on the label. I don't know if we already corrected that. Remember I told you I found some? There we go. All right. Tossing that. Janice likes Mewtwo a lot. I like Mewtwo a lot. Oh, yeah. What we got? Snipping this. I like Ogerpon and Joltik. What are some Pokemon you guys like that are like lesser known Pokemon? Like Pokemon that usually people don't claim to like? Here we are. Do you guys have favorite Pokemon that are like not just the big legendaries? Joltik? Yeah, Joltik's a good example. There we go. Cold. For example, I'm a big fan of like Abra, I like Magnemite. Ooh, you got Weezing. He's great. Moltres. Zamazenta. Lovely. I sent for the $18 trainer, but I sent 19. You sent 19. Well, then you can take $1 off your next order. How does that sound? $1 off your next order. I was about to say, in a long time, when that was more common, Hollow Mewtwo gets back from grading, you could probably have it. Yeah? That's a really long time from now. Well, you know, when your cards come back from PSA, you can ask me to sell them for you on the table on consignment. You can say, hey, I don't want that. Sell that for me. And we can totally work on that. There you go. All right. Mewtwo is one of my favorites, and so is Pikachu. Hey, hey, it's Mr. Giovanni himself. Here's Rocket's Meowth. Ta-da! So, luckily, you got one good AR. Actually, I think it's two good ARs because I consider the Rocket Weezing to be good. There we go. But I know the Meowth is popular with everybody, so he's pretty sweet. Here's Farticuno. Cold. Spidey-Ops. Cold. Nidoking. Cold. Here's Primeape. Here's Blaziken. Cold. Here's Zamazenta. Here's Spidey-Ops. And a cold one. I'm an Articuno guy trying to do an Articuno English master set. Well, that means you got to buy my Rocket Returns Articuno from me, huh? All right, there we go. So Mr. Steven and Miss Janice, we'll pop this in here. And I'm going to pop these bad boys in there as well. There you have it. It's a nice fat bag. And a whole bunch of slabs, right? Back over here. I think this is heavy enough. Let's go ahead and hit print postage. All right. The Articuno from Journey is so awesome. Yeah, he's a good one. Thanks, mister. Appreciate it. We appreciate you guys. Oh, on the label, let me type in that she should look for Janice as well. All right. So I wrote your name down as well so that she will look for any Janice Well slabs. Perfect. All right. Woo! Big order completed, everybody. Thanks for your patience. Ivan Rodriguez wants this card on the table. Where'd it go? Is it back here? Where'd it go? All right, Ivan. Rocket Returns. What is it called? Rocket's Mission. You've got it. Ivan Rodriguez. So you knew your turn was coming up. That's what was going on there. Okay. Now we have Edward Shelton, 5 of the Crown Zenith. You got it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mr. Edward. All right, Edward. Let's pull these open. Plenty of Ascended Heroes now, guys. Ascended Heroes is in stock. $18.50. Straight from a freshly sealed case. You can't beat that. Freshly sealed case. Nothing big has been pulled yet. That's Ascended Heroes. We just got our big restock in on it. So Ascended Heroes will end up being one of those sets that I stockpile for the long term. I think that the combination of it being a good Gengar set, but also having all those extra ARs in it that the Japanese did not get. They got like the star. Ooh, that was rough. Holy dude, that was a rough round. Okay, that's 5 cold ones, Mr. Edward. I don't know if you're interested in going deeper. You might be tempted. That's a cold round. That Nidoking is sick. He sure is. $40 to get into that. You have a $40 chance to pull the whole thing. Of course, if you want a more straightforward shot, it's a $400 buy-in. $400 buy-in for a mega booster pack. When you buy in at 40, you're trying to pull a mega booster. And then the mega booster will give you a chance for the Nidoking. So he's pretty cool. Always exciting when the mega booster goes off, or the mega, not the mega booster, but the mega break. What was the last mega break? Can you guys remind me? What was it? There we go. If I buy 5 spots in the Nido King, will it go off even though there are people in the sub list? Yeah, I can cancel the sub list. No, I wouldn't do that. Are you thinking about doing that? What is that, like $2,000? You gonna take a $2,000 shot at missing the Nido King? If you want to do that, you got to send that as like a ZELLE payment or as crypto or something that's completely non-refundable in any way. Because when you miss, you might get it, but when you miss, oh, some Ethereum just arrived. $31 of Ethereum just arrived. There it is. All right, Javier Arroyo, 11 Pokey Shuffles. You got it, man. I'm here. Hey, what's up, man? Mister, I sent you $31 for a slab extension, $10 toward my slab away, and keep the dollar because I'm not transaction. Oh, thanks, man. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I'll do that for you right now. So $10 toward the slab, and you want it to last 1 year. You got it. We can do that for you. So I'm jumping over here to Mr. Miguel Vasquez. It's going to say to 26. And it said here that you had $371 left. So now you have 306. Oops, I think I turned numlock off. There we go. 361. So $361 remain. All right, now back to Javier. Javier, what are you pulling out of these? 2 Waifu Shuffles, which cannot be re-rolled, and the Crobat T10. Oh, I know what that is. That's Rocket Crobat. This is $40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There it is, 8. You know why these interesting pulls in the box are coming out? It's because the box is thinner than it used to be. It used to be really thick. So you get 2 waifus. Let's grab those Waifu Shuffles. See that I don't drop them again. You know why these are in a baggie? Because if I drop the box again, at least they won't mix. 2, 3. 1, 2. So that's not something that you can re-roll. And you did not pull a hit out of them either. Okay, tough luck on those. But you still pull this Crobat, so I think you're fine. Let's go grab that Crobat. Ugh. Sent for more. All right, nice, nice. Crobat. What a busy stream, bro. We're busy. We're drowning right now. Here it is. We don't even have like 200 people watching us. It's just our close fans, 60 people. Look at us. All right, Team Rocket's Crobat. $40, you can re-roll it or you can keep it. This is from Glory of Team Rocket, and it's the SR Rocket's Crobat. Let me know what you're interested in doing. All right. Let's grab a couple of slabs up here. Side booby. Here we have this Mimikyu for 15. That needs a price upgrade. That's too cheap. We got this Scarlet Violet. These, we were underpricing some of those to get rid of them fast. Been using the fryer yet. Okay. Mr. Javier, is he here? I don't know if he's here. All right. Who would be next, by the way? Daniel Petit is next. He's been waiting an hour. Wow. Oh my God, dude. Keep it. All right, smart choice. He's a 10 after all. Why not? I'm dying over here, guys. I'm dying. Daniel Petit has a simple order. He's going into the Rayquaza break. So I'm glad you didn't wait for an hour for some boosties. Because this is not going off right now anyways. This is going to say 1, just like that. Okay. So we've got 1 out of 12 officially on the Rayquaza. He's popular. He's going to be very popular in my opinion. Jimmy Therese says, you store credit on 5 Korean Inferno and 5 Korean Rocket. All right, Jimmy Therese. Jimmy. No, drummer. All right, Jimmy Therese. Inferno and Korean Rocket. Inferno, that's the new set, right? Like the Phantasmal Flame set. I think it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's what? Those are $2 a piece, aren't they? I don't remember, actually. I need to look it up. And then 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just caught a cold as well. Fevers. I'm not sick or anything. This room has dust in it. Actually, my theory is there's dust in the chair. And as I move the chair around, I think it whips dust up. I think that's what's going on. This chair's like 3 or 4 years old now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I should hire like a maid to just like do a deep clean on this room, get a good vacuum going, try to get some of the dust out. All right. Allergies. Yeah, bro. People loved it, but I think I want to do tortas and soaps and not nachos. Sopes? Sopes? I don't know how to say that. All right. Let me go look at this. Teach me something about cooking good tacos. What's the secret? Because I don't know the secret. I made some ground beef today, and I had cumin, coriander, a tiny amount of cinnamon. I had, what else? What all did I have today? I had oregano. I had salt and pepper, obviously. And then I had, chili powder and chili flakes. And what am I missing? There's an ingredient that went in there that I can't remember that I put in there. I can't remember it. I think that's most of it, though. I think that's most of the stuff, but there's something that I didn't get in there that I did put in there, but I forgot the name of it. So there's Rocket. Yeah, so this is $20 between them, right? So you have 17 left over. 17.5. How do I get the tacos? Oh, yeah, paprika did go in there. So paprika was in there, but it wasn't smoked paprika. It was just paprika. I've had smoked paprika before. I can't tell the difference. Have you guys had smoked paprika? I've had smoked paprika from like Hungary. They're like obsessed with paprika. And I poured as much as I could into a soup, and I was like, I guess I tasted it. Like, I couldn't taste it that much, you know? Actually, I think it gave me a stomach ache later. It had so much paprika in it. It had like cups of paprika in it. And I still couldn't really taste it that much. Fresh guacamole. Yeah, I made fresh guacamole as well. Beef fajita roja. What's that? A taco needs sour cream. True. All right, here we go. Ooh, cold. So this is for Jimmy Therese. We've got Nido King. Cold. Spidops. Cold. Korean Pokemon cards. You can enjoy Pokemon cards without breaking the bank. He's opening up 10 booster packs for 20 bucks. That's $2 a pack on average. So when you are thinking to yourself that you can't afford this hobby, it's not true. You really can enjoy opening 20 packs for 40 bucks. It wouldn't hurt your wallet that much, but you would have to accept another country's language. So that's the trick. You have to say, oh, okay, I'll settle for that. I'll settle for a language I don't speak. So Korean cards are really affordable, and they're really real. South Korea, the pop stars out there, you know, Gangnam Style, high quality of living, they collect Pokemon. They're a first world country, beautiful place, and they've got their own Pokemon cards. There's also Thai language, there's Chinese, there's Indonesian, which is pretty cool. There's, what other languages have we seen? I really like the Thai language one, by the way. That language, I don't know anything about it or the country, except that their language looks super cool. All right, they've got a very unique looking language. Jimmy Therese. All right, Jimmy. If you do tortas, you can do pambada, black olives. Oh my gosh, I want guacamole. All right, Jimmy Therese. What's the trick to good guacamole? When I was a kid, we made tacos all the time, actually. That was a very standard meal in our family. In my family, we ate like a rotating menu all the time. And one of the rotations was Taco Tuesday, basically. We would cook like 20 pounds of beef. There was a tub of sour cream. There was cheese, everything. Who made the guacamole was me. I made the guacamole every time, and I hated it. I hated it. I hated making it. And I didn't make guacamole for years, and just very recently, I've been making it again. Okay, so the Ethereum payment was already received. That's caught up. We are back over here to the, so here's Sean Gallagher. You've waited a little while. Let me check the queue on the website as well. Okay, the website is caught up already. There's no new website orders. So you're next, Mr. Sean. Payoff slab away. Can you ship to my vault? Send 15 for vault shipping. Information below. And a spot in the mega sub list. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hope you're having some fun with that vault, Mr. Sean Gallagher. It's exciting to see some interest in those Topps cards because, you know, it always sort of felt like they were underperforming. But you notice how I didn't sell mine. I did not give my Topps cards up. I sold one or two here and there, like Tentacruel is for sale, right? But Sparkle Charizard, forget about it. I'm keeping them. And so now might be the time that those cards are finally going to jump. Pretty interesting, right? So pay off my slab away. Let's see what that slab away was. We're seeing a lot of slab-aways get started and a lot of slab-aways finish too. Scyther Sealdos. Oh my gosh, you killed me on that one. I sold you that one for 900. It's probably like 3,000 now. Let's see. Scyther, PSA 10, Sealdos or Cardos? Was it the Sealdos one? No, it was a Cardos one. Hold on. 2.4 thousand, 2.5 thousand. Yeah, you did very good on that. But so did everybody. So a lot of people made a lot of money on slab away with me. Let's go find your card. That's what's cool about slab away is the cards can really spiral upward. You have to get lucky. All right, you ready? Mr. Sean. Yeah, apparently all I had to do was not sell you that card. That's why it's so hard to sell anything, you know? When I sell something, I look at it and I say, that's probably going to be double price next week, you know? So what I have to do is I have to buy one for me, buy one for you, and sell the one to you. I have to do that. It's hard to do that. All right, let's go find the Sealdos. It's going to be over here. So, Mr. Sean Gallagher. Aha. Oh, he's cool, man. I think I sold an Alakazam for like 2,000. All right. There it is. Throwing that away. So, Sealdos. We're going to go ahead and remove that. All right. And now, Mr. Sean. He's given me an address for... Clear this. He's given me an address for PSA. All right, I'm looking this over. All right, I think I got this right. All right, so, excuse me. Doobie 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 doo. I misspelled your name, Mike. Sorry. That's a beast. So just this one card too, right? Nothing else? Wonder what that card's worth now. While we're waiting for that to load, if we can even find it, it's probably at least 2,000. Sealdos, Scyther, sealed. How do you spell that? Sealed ass. Scyther. None found. It's going to be like 2,000 for sure. All right, you have fun with it. Let's see if that label's ready. God, dude, how long does it take it to generate a cost for a label? It's absolutely asinine how long this software takes to print one label. Let's see. Yeah, my fault. That's beast. Autocorrect is crazy. It's the way you ripe the avocados. You have to make sure you wrap them in newspaper and store them in a dark place and know when to cut them at the right place. Have a tree I can mail you some. I just kind of wait for them to be slightly tender. That part's never been complicated. What do I do? So I made some today, and it was cilantro, onion, a little bit of garlic, diced onion, tomato, and a little bit of lime. And then I didn't do anything on top of that. I didn't do like salt. I didn't do... When I was a kid, my mom always made me put chili powder in it. And so I didn't do anything like that. Can you zoom so I can add to my vault and say sending? Here we are. You need to see it closer. All right. Hopefully that helps. All right. All right, now print. There we go. Okay. Now I need to leave a note for Alexis. So we're going to say only this on the label, okay? So that she doesn't try to ship anything else you have to this location. That's perfect. Damn, I'm really craving guacamole. Here we are. Yeah, so some guacamole is not made with cilantro. I like it with cilantro. I can eat a bucket load of cilantro. I'll put cilantro in everything. I eat cilantro with my ramen very frequently. I make like a bean soup. Have you guys ever made bean soup? That's another kind of like vegetarian dish. And what I'll do is it can be pretty much any bean, but I'll put like a leek in the soup, and then it'll be a bean, and then another core ingredient, cilantro. And what I'll do is I'll dice all that up, but then I'll take a hand mixer. You know, it's like a hand blender. And after the soup's kind of nice and soft, I'll go in with the hand blender, and we turn it into just a really, it's one of those soups where there's no chunks. It's been blended. So it's just this sort of like soft bean soup with like a really nice flavor. I don't know how to describe it. It's just really good to eat. Here we are. But I tend to put a lot of pepper in that, so it has kind of a bite, you know? All right. That's what makes it yummy. Tyler Davis, the 2 PSA grades. Thank you so much. Tyler Davis. Danny Vichitavong. He says, Nikkei First Edition. One whole box of Nikkei First Edition. Now, do I have a box of that over here? I feel like I did. Here it is. Haha, Mr. Danny. Coriander is cilantro seeds. Oh, I didn't know that part. I've always known coriander, but I didn't know it was cilantro seeds. That's so funny. What's cumin made out of? Cumin's in a lot of dishes, especially cumin. You can find cumin in a lot of Indian dishes too. Indian cooking loves cumin. There we go. You think that the flavor of Indian cooking is like turmeric or something, but it's actually, I want to say turmeric and the other thing, curry, but I feel like it's actually cumin. Cumin's the flavor of Indian cooking. I just taste that above everything else because they use so much. By the way, maybe I should order some food for Karis and me because we're still going. Give me a second here. I'm going to surprise her. I'm going to get some Indian food tonight. That's her favorite meal is Indian food. Oh, it might be too late. It's 9 p.m. I think they're closed. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, never mind. Don't listen to me. I should have ordered us some Indian food. All right. It's the weekend after all. Don't you guys want to go out to eat on the weekend? Still taking order or are you done? If you've got a small order, you can place it right now, but it's 9. It's 9 p.m. But you know what? I take that back. Place that order because we're going for 3 full hours. No way am I skipping Friday's stream. I started late. That's on me. So we're going for the 3 full hours. And it's only 150 minutes in, so we got 30 minutes left, everybody. Go. So place your final orders. There's still time. Jump into that Rayquaza. I think he's going to be a fast mover. By the time he's near the end, a lot of people are going to realize they wish they were in that because that's a very special-looking card, and we don't host that Rayquaza very often. I'm ranking him as the best Rayquaza from the XY time period. It's even called the best of XY in the title, that Rayquaza. It is. Let's see. Must have been from a specialty set they released back then. Oh, yeah, look at that. Ending so early? No. We got to go for the full 3. Full 3, especially on a Friday. But keep in mind, we're also going to stream on Saturday. Now, here's the deal with Saturday. You listening? So we might change the way Saturday works. Saturday stream could be a nighttime stream starting at around 10 p.m. It could be a nighttime stream. And the reason for that is because I really don't like to stop in the middle of the day and say, okay, bye, Karis. It's Saturday, but got to go stream. So I think the daytime stream on a Saturday makes kind of no sense because she's actually off work and wants to hang out. So it might be nighttime only. But the trick is we're going to start at around 10 p.m. How does that sound? 10 p.m. Nighttime stream? Yeah, it might be nighttime stream tomorrow for Saturday. And it might be Saturday nighttime stream from then on. All right, Danny, no ciggies. What? We got to get you a ciggy, man. We have more of it if you want more. We have a lot more, actually. That product hasn't been touched too much. Mr. Dan. I got to find you now, Danny. Ending so early, so soon. I love Indian, but it equals farting all night. You know, I've never experienced that. I had siblings who farted all the time, and that never happened to me. I think there's some people that just like fart more than other people. Here we are. Very nice. I can eat like a whole bunch of shrimp and eggs and all that stuff. Fine. I can eat beans and I'm fine. I don't know why that is. All right. Here's Adam Pashuis. Hey, mister, can I get cashed out for 170? Yes, sir. Give me a minute. All right, so let me grab this. So this amount, 177, is the 74%, and we have to recalculate it into, what is it, like 69%? All right. I'll have AI do it. There's probably a simple mathematical equation. So I owe somebody a payout on a consignment, and it was originally calculated as 74% of the sold product. Now he wants to be cashed out. When you cash out, you only get 69%. Can you recalculate 177 into that amount of 69%? All right, let's see what it does. I'm going to see the math equation it uses to figure this out. It's not going to be much of a change. I don't know if it did that correctly. No, I don't want 69% of 177. 177 is the amount that he was given after already calculating the 74% payout. But now we need to shift it to a 69% payout and then figure out what he's owed. So it should only be slightly less than 177. All right, let's see what AI has to say about that. All right, so it's saying that the original amount was $240. So it reversed it, and now it's saying now we take 69% of 240. So you're owed 165. There it is. All right, 165. Mr. Adam, let me go pay it out to you. Give me a second. Very interesting. Jumping in here. How's it going, Mr. Adam? I hope life's going well. Mr. Can morning and afternoon stream have Monday through Thursday and Friday, Saturday, Sunday get what? Oh, you want Friday to be a nighttime stream. I hear you. It would be nice. I don't think it'd be a good idea because I wouldn't get to hang out with Karis. In fact, I should be hanging out with her right now, but she understands that I started late because she was hanging out with me. That's why we started late. Karis and I were hanging out. That's why we started late today. So as a result, she knows I have to fulfill the stream in the time that we would normally hang out. All right, so I just need your email. I'm grabbing your email. And now we're going to go back to the main menu. Hopefully Rockstar Mahi shows up. Rockstar Mahi. And okay, there's 165. So we're going to jump over to send money. So we got your stuff shipping out, and you're getting your payout on those birds. Okay. I'm going to hit next. I'll end up paying 170 anyways. You know why? Because I have to pay an actual fee. There's a PayPal fee of $5 to do the conversion. Isn't that shitty? That's so shitty. All right, check your account, Mr. Adam. You should be paid out now. Check your account. Yeah, I ended up paying 170 anyways with that conversion fee. Throwing that away. Thank you very much. We have Mr. Edward Shelton, 6 crowns zenith. Hey, good job, good job. All right, let's go grab those. 6 of these, huh? How many we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. We need one more. Oh man. All right. So I have to go buy some more Crown Zenith, then I have to open some more Crown Zenith. I'll be right back. Bear with me. All right. Woo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's just put these in a little baggie. Crown Zenith. That goes over here. Okay. Cool. Cool, baby. 1 snip. 2 snip. And 3 snips. Late live stream. I love it. Hey, how's it going, Troy Malice? Yeah, we started late again. There we go. Kara's making me a little late there. Here's Soul Rock and Nessa with some kind of signature. What's up with that signature? Can anyone tell me what's going on here? Take a look at that. See the signature? What's that all about? Is that the voice actor's signature? No one's really going nuts for that. Pokemon Catcher. Tangrowth Tapu Lele. I got the payment to work on your website finally. I didn't know you had to pay through that Fastlane thing. Man, I don't even know because I've never used it myself. I've only ever received payments. I've never shopped on my own website. I don't even know if I can. I don't know if I can send money to myself. So I don't know the customer's experience. I can only learn from your feedbacks about it. Here's Keldeo. Look at that Keldeo, man. Some would say this is normal time if you're late every day. Yeah, that's how it works sometimes, huh? Here's I'm about to sneeze again. I'm ready to sneeze. Crazy, man. There must be so much dust in here. What was you doing that you were late, huh, mister? A gentleman can't say. Things, you know, things and stuff. All right. Kyle Gray, Eevee, Keldeo, Leafeon, Sharon's Care, Solrock. You know how it is. 2 adults, no kids. It is nothing but time on our hands. Warm blankets. Ooh. All right. I'm sure all that will change when I actually have a kid. Yeah, we'll just be doing poopy diapers all day. Screaming children. There we go. I never seen that signature either. Pokemon did that a couple times, the little signature trainers. Okay, we're rotating. We got Pseudo Wudo for 84, which seems kind of high. Here's the Warthog. Here's Fearow for 220. It's Rainbow Fearow. Here's Capture the Flag, and there's a piece of plastic in there. And Tyranitar 9 English. That's English, okay? Ivan Rodriguez, McDonald's Minecraft, PSA 8. Can I do 50, please? I'll take it. Sounds good. You're talking about the Minecraft egg, which is a very strange card. Where'd he go? He snuck away. Ah, there he is. So check this bad boy out. This is Grimace Egg official McDonald's card, not Pokemon card. It's a Minecraft card. So it's this weird combination of Minecraft and McDonald's. All yours. Usually I don't negotiate prices, but happy to see you take the card. All right, here's Mr. Danny. 2 boxes of Nikkei, please, mister. Let me go get 2 boxes. What crypto should I invest in? I don't know. Pokey crypto? There's a crypto called Pokemon. There's this little crypto I like to buy. It's called Pokemon. There we go. I'm still on the fence about selling my PSA 9 Ancient Mew. Well, then don't sell it. Keep it. 9s are good. Actually, I don't think it's just 9s. I think it's all grades are good. We are. It's more about the fact that you own an Ancient Mew. That's what matters. The grade doesn't matter that much. Now, obviously, a 10 is like a Holy Grail card. But those are all, like, unobtainably expensive at this point. Okay. All right. Gym break, question mark? Yes, we need a gym break, but I don't know what it should be. Maybe that Tyranitar right there. What would he divide in half by? 33 or something? No, it'd be like... Sorry, it'd be like 37. He'd divide by 37. That guy right there. Tyranitar. That'd be a cool break. Gym break. He is English. Yeah, the 9s are good. That's my perspective. 9s are not bad. Yeah, all these cards, all these 10s becoming like $5,000, $10,000, $100,000. Anyone sitting on a 9 for a card like that, they're doing A-okay. Oops, kind of snipped your promo there. Snipped the top of it. I don't think anyone cares about the promos, do they? Unless it's a really sexy promo. I cracked a few CGC slabs recently. Did ya? We are. I heard some people take like CGC 6s and 7s and then crack the card out and sell it on eBay as like gem mint, or not gem mint, near mint, so that it looks like it's got a shot at a 10 and people overpay for it that way. Like, that's evil, dude. All right, you ready? Here goes. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. So this is 2 boxes. We got you, man. 2 boxes time. Looking for a Siggy. I have so many prismatic EV9s. I got the Red Foil Cubone Rocket Returns in a 9 because Mr. has all the 10s. Yeah, I think I got like 5 or 6 of them. Big fan of that card. Oh, look at that. I need the Siggy. The Thiggy. Very good. All right. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. A holo. Here's the maids. Look at those maids. All right, and here's a holo. So far, you've got the maids and this other girl. Always looking for a Siggy in these Nikkeis. God damn, the knockers on that blonde one. I know. This is Nikkei. It's a popular thing to open. We have a new Nikkei set on the menu. You might have missed it. Union Arena Precious. That's the name of it. Union Arena Precious. It's $12. Brand new. Just came out. Specialty set. And it's got the Union Arena girls wearing other outfits. Like, I think Red Hood is wearing like a chocolate bikini or something like that. This girl's balancing a pen on her nose. That's pretty impressive. Okay. Or is it under her nose? This girl's like crying or something, I guess. There it is. All right. Very good. Lonely little guy. Who's lonely? Okay, here's these. Oops. Wow, I can't believe how busy we were tonight. Crazy. From beginning to end, man. We're racing. I didn't get a chance to do much of anything. Usually we get a little time to kind of play around with like the binder break or pricing up slabs. We've just been busy, straight up. All right, here's a holo. Here's a holo. Here's, oh yeah. I've been watching a lot of videos about getting black labels. People say it's really, really hard to get a black label. Is it really that hard to get one? Yes, absolutely. You'll send a card that looks like it could get a black label to BGS, and then it will come back and be a 9.5, and you'll be like, what even is flawed on this? You know, so Beckett's the harshest grader of all the graders, and they have this perfect grade that they hand out called the black label, and those sell for just a lot of money, and they're just really hard to obtain. Okay, okay, one last packet. Should be one more foil, right? One more, maybe not. Maybe not. How many did we have? Was it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, ouch. Mr. Danny, this time, no Siggies, no specialty cards in there, no like stamped cards. I think there's stamped cards to pull out of this set too, right? I'm sorry, Danny. Danny, this is pretty normal, though. You know, there's a lot of boxes in one case, so it can take a while. Danny, do you have 2 bags? Is that what's going on? That's a pretty thin bag. I thought you just opened a whole box of this. Wouldn't you have had more hollows than that? Maybe not. Strange. All right. There we go. There we go. I got some DBZ cards, and I'd seen one guy with the same card, but he got a black label on it. Yep, those black label cards sell for like 5 to 10,000 really fast. Oops. Mister, we can't keep sealed boxes we purchase with you. You can request it. What you need to do is you'll need to ship it right away, and shipping will be $15 for a sealed box. This here is Darth Vader, and here is Poliwrath. Poliwrath is a first edition Neo 10, non-holographic, but it's a rare card, still on the table. Those rare cards are going fast, man. All right, we have an order from Mr. Mark Potts, 1 Prismatic Evolutions, 1 Lord of the Rings Action Flips. Mr. Mark, it's all about you now, Mr. Mark. Mark Potts. Why don't we get some more slabs up here? Here's the Krusty Krab out of 199. Here's a Gundam 9 from 1990. Pretty cool. And this old Slowpoke from the 2016 Generations 20th anniversary. Pretty neat. Okay, so there's that. And then let's grab one of these. Very nice. Mark Potts, is there a long line? No, not anymore. I wouldn't say there's a long line anymore, but it's just I'm going fast to keep up. There you go. All right. What do we have here? Friday's our big day, huh? Okay, so these are a lot of fun. The card moves. Now, you can't see with your eyes how 3D these are because the camera's not capable of doing that. It would need two, it would need 2 points of reference or something, however your eyeballs work. So you can't see that these have a slight 3D effect on them through the screen, but I'm telling you that there is. You can see them move, though. All right, your last card is Rivendell, which this is not a lenticular. This is just a standard square cut card. And it feels like a Topps Chrome card. It's really weird. Action flips, huh? All right. There's still a long lane. I have pulled the Magical Mickey card. Magical Mickey. Sparkling Crystal. There it is. Nothing coming out of Prismatic. That's not a surprise, is it, Mark? Mr. Mark. Thank you so much. Thank you for playing my game. Setting those in there and setting this in there as well. Wow, those Lord of the Ring cards are really fun. All right. We have an order from Raul Mendoza for Mr. Can I cancel my slab away? All right, let's take a quick look at that. Mr. Raul, you have PSA 9 Feral Yolan. Okay. That sounds like Feraligator. That's what that sounds like. And I wonder where I'd find it. Okay, give me a minute here. It's not a bad time to cancel a slab away either, because more likely than not, the card did not go down in value when the market's this hot. So you're not at risk of a devaluation on your refund. Okay, you're not in this box. So you must be in the other boxes. Are you not selling the Harry Potter cards? Harry Potter sold out. Aha, I found it. All right, you got it, man. Now, you had 276 on it. Minus 200, that's what was remaining. So $76 is how much you've put on the card, and then to cancel it, there's a $20 cancel fee, right? So you're left with $56. You got it. It's canceled. Let's go get you a refund. I know A-spec cards aren't really expensive or anything, but I think in the future they will be. Nah, doubt. Maybe like 1 or 2 of them that look really good, but they're all over the place. There's too many of them. They're like energy cards. So let's see. Oh, so you've been paying in a different way for a while. Let's see how you normally pay. Oh, you probably pay with Cash App, duh. Let's see what your Cash App name is. We're going over to Cash App. Excuse me. All right, so I'm going to pay you $56 for canceled slab away. Pay. All right. Mr. Email for you. Thanks, Mr. No problem, man. No problem. I know Ace Cards. Will you stream tomorrow? Yes, but probably at night. Mr. Email you. Let me check the email real fast. Okay, Rules order is done. And let's see. eBay buy it now. Oh, the Gym Challenge Water Energy. It's funny that you looked that up. Okay, let me look at that real fast. Yeah, I ran into a Water Energy, and I wasn't sure if it was priced correctly. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I don't know where I set it. I set it down somewhere. Oh, no, I don't even know where it went, dude. I've got too much stuff. So there's the Mario boot. Oh, it went behind me, didn't it? I remember now. It went behind me. I got it. Ta-da! So that was 20 bucks. I'll do 19 on it for you if you'd like. I also have a couple slabs to actually price up here, guys. These cards here need to be priced up for the first time. Let me show you what they are. These are additional abandoned slabs from the past. We got Bulbasaur. He's an 8. Fighting Energy. Darkrai. Arbok. Hit Me With Your Best Score. And Super Mario Brothers. So all these are available for sale. They just need a price tag on them. Darkrai is actually pretty nice. He probably could use a price tag right now. He's a solid product. It is. The other ones, you can understand why the other ones were abandoned. This guy was apparently, he was a giveaway. All right. So let me do a couple things. Sent the 20. I like that energy. All right, you got it. It's a good one. For alligator unseen. You know, I didn't check the for alligator, did I? I just don't think there are any for sale. No, you're good. He's about the same price you paid for him. He's $300. All right. So this card goes back up for sale as well for alligator. Can I buy the TCC energy as well? Yeah, so where did that go? So that's a Cardconomist graded card. And we don't generally ask for a lot of money for those. We just got to get rid of them. So that's Fighting Energy from Tag Team All-Stars. And how does $25 sound? So we'll do $25 on that. Okay. 25 for a 10, that's not bad. Oops, why is this tilting over? So we have to re-sleeve this guy. He's re-sleeved. We got to reprice him. This is a consignment slab I've been given. His price has moved up slightly. There goes. He's ready to go. The C tells me that it's a consignment. We used to do blue ink on the sticker, but the problem is that means you got to buy a bunch of blue markers. So that doesn't work. You don't want a bunch of blue markers. Darkrai 136. All right, so Darkrai. This guy should be cheap, like $100 cheap. Shouldn't be above $100 because it's like, just shouldn't be. There you go. Where's the cheapest one? There it is, $100. All right, that's what I would anticipate. They're not easy to grade, the Darkrai's. They're not like perfectly easy to grade. There it is. Good. Leon Sugarfoot, what's up, man? Hey, he says 3 of the Ascended Heroes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Where's my Ascended Heroes right now? Where am I storing those? He wants 30 for Lord of the Rings top slab. You got it. Oh, is that one you already put in slab away? I believe it is. All right, let's do that, Mr. Leon. This drops down to 350 remaining. Okay, and now we're opening up these bad boys. Mr. Leon. You ready? I'm ready. So we're going to have a little snip here. And we'll have a little snip here. And we'll have a little snip here. Okay. Ooh. That SpongeBob's pretty cool. He's only a 9, but he has a rare number. He's out of 50. Shiny Bubble out of 50. Oh, man, I'm trying to hold back another sneeze. Here's Tarantula, Rotom, Trevenant, Water Energy, pack number 2. We have a whole bunch of Ascended Heroes now, guys. We got multiple cases of the ETBs. We are well stocked. And Kamala Harris, and Petra. Oh, man, that's cold. 3 hollows this time, Mr. Leon. Sorry, man. So Leon with an L. Do you have a bag? I don't know if you have a bag, because I know we put your stuff into Slab away the other night, but I don't think I've ever created a bag for you, have I? I don't think I have. Let's move all these over here. Okay, we're making a bag for you for the first time, I suspect. Vintage Donkey Kong box. That could be thrown away. That's gone. I don't have a bag anymore. All right, fresh baggy time. Sorry about the tough luck on the Ascended Heroes. I have had a bag before. Oh, very cool. Okay. So you know how this all works. Nice to have you back, man. Okay, we're almost into March. Can you guys believe that? I can't believe how fast the time flies. Okay. Payment sent. That was the money we sent to Mr. Raul. All right. Did we already do this Jimmy Therese order? Jimmy runs another order. 4 Korean and 4 Inferno. All right, you got it, man. 4 Rocket and 4 Inferno. That's what I meant to say. So this is $8. And this is $8. You got it, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. How you like that with the consignment slabs? You like that? Those are cool, right? Consignment slabs becoming breaks is a new way to sell consignment. So there should always be 1 consignment break and 1 consignment gym break. Here we are. Jimmy Therese. We got Sneasel. Do you think Nancy is in Mexico? The woman who's been kidnapped, she might be in pieces, man. Who knows? Cold. Who knows? Rotom, it's a mystery right now. I feel terrible for her and for her family. Oh, Mega Sharpedo coming out. Okay, cool. Seen a couple of those lately. Yes, I think they took her organs. Who knows, man? I don't think they would have taken her organs. That doesn't make sense. I don't think they took her organs, no. Yeah, what is their motive? Was their motive an actual kidnapping? Do you think they actually were hoping to make money, like selling her back to her family? I think she's dead, dude. She's dead. She's been abducted and murdered. Horrible world we live in. That's why conservatism exists. Conservatism is a neuroticism. It's a paranoia toward a very truthfully dangerous world. And when you live in utopia, when you live in paradise, you become a hippie. You go, okay, the world just works. It's very nice. People are nice. And then when you're exposed to the horrible stuff, then you're like, oh, we need rules. We need rules. We need security guards. I need space away from other people. That's how conservatism occurs. All right, so what we got? Mr. Danny is back. He says, give me 10 packs of Nikkei Precious. Oh, I see. Okay. Nikkei Precious. Let me go get some. I'm going to be done pretty soon, yeah. I'm going to call no more orders. Karis is asking me to be off work. She's saying, you got to wrap up. What time is it? We are at the 3-hour mark. So no more orders, guys. No more orders. We are wrapping up. Her daughter reported the Epstein files. Really? There we go. Well, the one lady, that one victim who told on Prince Phillips or Andrew or whatever his name is, she apparently committed suicide. That's so horrible. I didn't really understand all that for a while. Ready? I knew Mr. would get spanked. It's Friday night. She's been off work since 5. She's just sitting out there by herself. It's not a good lifestyle. Here it is. She wants to hang out with someone. There we go. I sent for the energy. Sweet. All right. What we got here? Okay. Look, it's just like I told you. Chocolate bikini. Look at that. So that is Nikkei Precious. Give that a try, guys. Okay. Here's one of these. So there's a couple tiers of cards. There's hollows. Then there's full arts like this one. This is a full art. This is a non-full art, but it's still textured. And then there's this. This is the star card. So each box comes with the star card like this one. Okay, I suspect this product will be pretty popular for a while. This goes here, this goes here. So that's your pull. It's this lady here in the yellow. That goes there. Here's this girl. Oh my gosh, autocorrect. Here's this. Mr. wants to get spanked. Nah, I'm not into. We are, let's see. She might be. Grab this. I can't tell you what we're into. That wouldn't be appropriate. Here's, whoa, look at that. Very nice. And what are you all into? You guys all freaks? You're all freaks. You don't have to tell me. I already know. I can sense it in the room. I've got that sixth sense. I can detect it. Yeah, these guys are freaks, bro. Somebody's out there barking. All right, there you go, Danny. Mr. Danny with the fat bag now. Your bag's getting large pretty fast, actually. He for sure role plays as Professor Oak. Professor Oak. Nah, dude. I'm Mr. Mime, and she's Ash's mom. We are? All right. Now, where are we going to place this bag? Because it's getting pretty big. We might be putting it into the A overflow. Okay. Here's Ivan Rodriguez with the water energy. I wear a full Mr. Mime suit. There we go. All right, you guys find that funny? All right, so these are sold. Ivan Rodriguez. Good. Very nice. And Ivan Rodriguez. I walk in there with the gloves on, the Mr. Mime hand gloves, the Mr. Mime shoes. It's good stuff. It's quality stuff. All right. How about that website? Let's check the website real fast. All about the Opal RP. We do have a Tyler Davis order here. And he says, whoa, what the hell is a massive order? It's all over the place. So Japanese one-piece OP14, 5 of those. Do we even have OP14? Why do I feel like we don't have OP14 and it keeps showing up on the menu somehow? Let me look at that again. So Japanese one-piece OP14. But didn't we declare that sold out? Let me see. Did I not remove it? I'm so dumb, dude. OP14. English OP14 is still there. Japanese OP14 is still on the menu. Let me go looking for OP14, but I think we're sold out of it. I think we sold out of it and I just never removed it. Yes, we are so sold out of OP14 and I never removed it. I gotta stop doing this to myself. All right, so I apologize. Those are sold out. Hold on, give me a second here. We're gonna hit save on this menu. And now we're gonna go to the website. Over to products, so we don't keep doing this. Just wash your hands. Okay, OP14. I'm so dumb, dude. Let's see. Out of stock. There we go. We're going to hit update on that. Yes, Japanese OP14 is sold out. I really apologize Let's check your order again, because there's quite a bit in there. So you're going to be owed $20 on that. Now, Japanese, one piece, 13. We definitely have those. They're a little bit pricier, but they're totally worth it because you can pull a massive manga out of them. There it is. Those are available. I could get you another 2 of those. I can get you another 2 of those to replace the OP14 if you'd like. It's kind of like $1 off per pack if you decide to do that. A box of the Korean Inferno. Oh, not a box. 10 packs of the Korean Inferno X. You got it. Korean Inferno X. All right. What brand chair do you have that lasted 3 years? A super expensive chair. I can't remember the name of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It was like a couple $1,000s though. What's the name of this chair? Don't I have like a brochure hanging off of it? It's called Herman Miller. Herman Miller. Whoa, there's a bunch of dust on that. Yeah, it's the chair, dude. The chair's so dusty. Japanese one-piece EB1. 1 pack, you got it. 1 pack of EB1. Okay, we've got Weiss Nikkei 1 pack. So where would I keep Weiss Nikkei 1 pack? Probably over here. There you go. We got Weiss Nikkei for you. What brand? Oh, I already read that. So Weiss Nikkei, Glory of Team Rocket Japanese. 2 of these. Okay, that's kept over here. 1, 2, lovely. And then Fortnite Series 1. Okay, so that'll be over here. Whoa. We don't want this. Stop. Now that we got those ETBs, we got to get rid of all these sticker packs. There we go. Okay, we got the ETBs of Ascended Heroes, so we got to get rid of the Ascended Hero sticker packs. They suck. Metazoo Secret Shadow. Okay, so Secret Shadow's finally getting opened back up. Here it is, Secret Shadow. Look at how I put that Fortnite pack on the table, and so the camera adjusts to turn everything red. I hate that. It's such a bad thing. And I never fix it, and I just complain about it. Mr. Still Alive, yes, but this is probably the last order, I believe is the last order. All right, so here is Metazoo Secret Shadows. We've sold, I think, 4 boxes of that, surprisingly. You want a Japanese Inferno X times how many? 2. And then 2 Yuzu Soft. Where do I keep Yuzu Soft? I don't know that one. Okay, how about over here? Are we sold out of Yuzu Soft? No, we have 1 more box. Here we are. That's right. So NHCC almost bought me out of Yuzu Soft, and then I found we had 1 more box of it laying around. Yuzu Soft. Just a couple packs of this left. I could probably just remove it from the menu now and just leak these into the jumbo pack breaks from here on out, you know. Ancient Roar times 5, Nihil 0 times 2. All right, let's see. We'll put this in here. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Cardos Disney Wanderer. Gunslinger of the Abyss times 2. That's not Gunslinger. Here they are. 1, 2. Payout incoming. PSA says payout incoming. Matchless Fighters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Damn, we're already at 190 minutes. Here's Battle Partners. 5 of those. All right, Battle Partners. Where's the Battle Partners? Japanese, right? Japanese Battle Partners. Aha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, there we go. So we've got it all. Let's go ahead and start chopping it open. Now, you're missing the OP14s. If you wish, I can get you 2 more packs of OP11 if you prefer that, okay? I thought that was supposed to get shipped home, but we can open it now. Hell yeah, sorry. Oh, wait, are you saying you're trying to ship this out? Were you going to ship this all out, all these sealed? Is that what you're saying? I thought that was supposed to get shipped home, but we can open it now. Hell yeah, sorry. Oh, help me understand what are you trying to communicate here? Is this meant to be shipped out? So if you'd like to ship this out, we can do that. What you need to do is order a round of shipping, though. Let's see. Did you order a round of shipping? I can do that for you. I don't mind. I was going to. Okay, you just send in a round of shipping, and these can go with all that other stuff you got. All right. Now, I don't want to ruin it for you. You open it at home and have fun with it, okay? All right. What I would recommend probably, because if you hadn't have spoken up, I would have started chomping them. What I probably recommend is in the order, just mention that in the order notes. Just say like, don't open or something. I like it when people use caps for that because my brain runs on like autopilot. You know what I'm saying? So that's good to catch. Let's go ahead. Wait, we don't need stickers on these. We'll just write your name on it. Thanks for the big order, man. I really appreciate all the business. You got a lot to ship. Yeah, let me think about it. So you got like 4-ish bags, I think about 4-ish. And you got a lot of PSA things going out. You're going to have a lot of cards coming back from PSA. Tyler Davis. Look at all that, guys. Wow. So those are ready to go. We got your other stuff up there. Now, Alexis is already gone. She'll be back on Monday. And once again, why don't I give you these 2 OP11s? I'm recommending this as a substitution for the missing OP14s because we happen to be sold out of those. So this is actually good for you because you're getting them $2 cheaper. So I'm going to pop these in placement of the OP14s that we were sold out. Does that sound good with you? Just making sure we are. So you will get 4 of these. The last one I got shipped, I didn't think I said anything. Oh, no, you're fine, man. Don't worry about it. All right, cool. I'm in rush mode because I don't want to upset my wife. She get bored and lonely. It's almost 10, dude. It's almost 10. All right, we're good. Wow. Oh my gosh. You know, I never even ran this thing at all tonight. Let's go ahead and set it up. I got to do what's right. I got to give this away. Type in TCC right now. Type it in. Type it in as fast as your fingers can type. Here's Mike's side. Here's Shinobi. Here's Shahir. Hey, what's up, Shahir? Hope you're having a great weekend, man. Here's John Vasquez. Here's that Norm guy. That Norm, we're up to 16. Here's Alex, PSX. Hey, what's up, Alex? Nice to see you. Here's Mr. Chad. Hey, Mr. Chad. 19 and 20 remain. I'm not going to write those down. I'll just roll it. Ivan and Femslayer. Femslayer! That's the name. That's the nickname of the new boss for Xbox CEO. Landing on 5, which is Team Rocket Grunt. Can you believe it? Team Rocket Grunt. Very good. Team Rocket Grunt. This should say 2.26 on the bottom. There we have it. We have a love-hate relationship. Who does? Thank you so much. And Mr. Tyler, I'll get that label made next time. It won't matter because we have to ship it out on Monday anyways. So I'll get that label made next time. You just send in for a round of shipping. We'll be all good. Thank you, guys. Have a nice night. Happy Friday. I'll see you tomorrow for the Saturday nighttime stream. See you later.